cannot quit. Your request has been denied. You may submit your request again in 365 years. Thank you for your service with us. Leave it to this toggle to turn on by itself while I'm sitting here waiting for ads to end. All right, that's fine. That's fine. It's not a look of disgust, I swear. Well, hello everybody. Hello High Tech. Hello Easy. Hello Flights Feather. Hello Dag. How are you guys doing today? She's already angry. I'm not angry. No one did anything, I swear. No one did anything. I'm not mad, I promise. Maybe I just suffer from resting bitch face. Who knows? It's because it's all Dag's sanity. What sanity? What sanity are we talking about, Dag? It's not a resting face. Oh my god. Why do you do this? Why do you do this? Okay, let's zoom in. There you go. I still can't get used to this. I'm so used to my other model. Oh my god. But yeah, how's everybody's day been? It's Tuesday. It's Subpar Narration Tuesday with more fruit of Grisaia, like I said last night. I have no idea how many more streams of this we have. And I'm still trying to figure out if I want to continue Tuesdays or if I want to start taking Tuesdays off. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have to use speak of my goth face. Did I ever leave? Did I ever leave any of my phases? I mean, I still listen to emo music from what I grew up with. I listen to a lot of new metal that I grew up with too. On top of, let's see, K-pop, J-pop, J-rock, K-rock, Visual K, and what else am I missing? I will hurt you, You caused so much freaking psychic damage yesterday. I wanted to choke you. It's like, that's one thing I need for myself before therapy is wanting to hurt someone. Sitting here talking about like Avenged Sevenfold, and he's just like, what is that? I only know so-and-so and like Tim McGraw. And I'm just like, man, fuck country. That ain't no country shit. That's new metal. New? What element is that? I'm like, I wish to harm you. I want to smack you. Yes, Charlie Daniels, that's who it was. Still though, I'm just like, why must you hurt me like this? Just why? Why do you do this to me? You make me sad, Dag. You make me sad. So yeah, apologies for running late. Funny story. I was trying to get everything sorted out for today, and my PC started bugging out on me, so I had to force restart it. And then it took forever for it to finish loading up everything on startup, so yeah. I think I might just need to go through some stuff and figure out why it's taking forever to launch. Well, not launch, but like actually process everything fast enough to where I can like just jump back into things, but I know I need to give it a couple of minutes, but it's a pain in the ass. It's like, I'm running late. Why you gotta do this to me? Poor Dag having to learn all this weird genre in it. Wow. That's not a weird genre. What are you talking about? Don't mind me. I'm just trying to like finish putting moisturizer on my face. Ugh. I may or may not have been in the middle of like my skincare routine while I was trying to start up stream too. Anyway, I think I'm good now. I think we're good now. Oh my god. I hate it here. Why, Dag? Why? Just why? Why do you hurt me like this? Why do you do this to me? It's just a subgenre of alternative music. It's like a combination of like heavy metal music with elements of like other genres like hip hop, funk, grunge, stuff like that. I hate it here. I hate it here. Why do you guys hurt me? Why are you hurting me like this? I'm taking so much psychic damage. Is this what it's like when you guys take it from me? Because if so, I don't like it. The brutal honesty in that. The brutal honesty in that. I don't know how to feel anymore. Oh my god. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna be jumping into Yumiko's route today. I don't know how many streams we have left. It just really depends on how far we get into it today. Yeah, I may or may not have been up late. Possibly wanting to binge an entire anime series or anime season. Yeah. I'm just like, I need something to watch for at least like 30 minutes to an hour. And I'm perusing Netflix and I'm like, you know, people have been saying a lot about My Happy Marriage and I went to go check it out. I just want to watch it. Can't blame me, I stayed late to watch a VTuber. Man. You hurt me, Dag. You hurt me. Get sprayed in the face instead. Just get sprayed in the face instead. Oh my god. Why are you hurting me like this? Why? Why do you do this? Why? Why are you doing? I was gonna say something else and I just completely forgot what it was. Yeah. Alright. I think we're gonna go ahead and swap our screens now. Oh yeah, you guys get to see this screen now. It's so clean now. It's not overburdened by a lot of things. You know what? I just realized I forgot about the dragon, but it's okay. We can fix that later. I forgot about chaos and I'm sad now. Damn it! I knew I forgot something. What Taco Tuesday? What should I mean, I could just go grab the source off of the extension right now if I wanted to, but you know what? I think I'll go do that because if I don't, I'll just forget. I will just forget and then everybody will be like, "Where's chaos?" All right, extensions. We'll do this real quick and then we'll go ahead and get started. My extension. Dragon pets. Ba, 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 ba. All right, there we go. Now I need to grab the source. Where is it? Overlay. There it is. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Now for our Durgan. About to say, where the hell is it? There we go. I think we'll put it right here, maybe? Yeah, I'll put it there. I'm gonna move this, though. I think we'll put this over here. I know, I need to make the audio source. I'll get it here in a second. I need time. Ay, ay, ay. I can't remember. Did I have to control it via OBS or did I have to make like a separate source for it? I think it was just that. I'm not sure. I don't think I had like one of the beta sources. I don't think I did that. I think I just had a regular source for it. But should be available now. Maybe that's why it's not making any sounds. I don't know. Let me check real quick. Oh, by the way, I went through my sound sources last night. Okay, there it is. I need to turn it down though. Yeah, I was looking through my sound sources last night, and the reason why you guys did not even hear like the BGM on my just chatting screen, I set everything to muting the output without realizing it. And I was going through that last night. I'm just like, you really know how to scuff a surprise. You didn't hear the BGM on my just chatting screen, really? Let me go back to this. I mean, I can hear it, but let me check again. Yeah, now you can hear it. Yeah, yesterday I had it set to where the output was muted and nobody heard it. It was just like dead silence other than me sitting here just yapping. Your brain normally filters it out, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and go over here and get started. I hope I don't cover up too much of the text. I probably will, though. Dun, 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 dun. Captures. We don't need game capture. We need display capture. There we go. Okay, it looks better with a black background, but you know what? It's okay. I'm just like, why does it look so wrong now? That's why. It's okay. We'll get used to it. Fine. Anyway, time for some fruit of Grisaia. Oh, right, I forgot. It's not under visual. Oh, wait, it's under visual novels, not traumatizing or dating simulators. Is it bad that I've already forgotten like what we were at this point with this one? Is that bad? Okay, sources, that's fine. Sorry, it's just I grouped everything working on this instead of having everything listed consecutively. So I'm trying to get used to having groups. Alright, how's the game volume? Is it too low? Really? Why are you doing this to me? Why is it so small? Did I forget to resize it? No, I did not. Yeah, it should not be like that. Why is it doing this now? Looks like a configuration. Huh. Alright, what the hell is this? I have cat ears now. Oh, is that? Oh, that's why it defaulted. I need 1920 by 1080p. Okay, there we go. Okay. I fixed it! I did it all by myself, too. Alright, it's fixed now. We're good! Wait, what? A critter darkness? Oh my god. Yes, I embraced my other self, yes. That's exactly what happened. I mean, what? Yeah, see, we had this discussion last night. This is the duality of Mandels. I like cute things, but I also like this aspect too. So it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, hi, Ben. How are you? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Okay, so they ended up well, not escaping, but running away after Yumiko's father tried to force her to go to the United States. Yuji fucking shoved a frozen turkey inside of the engine of a jet and stopped the freaking plane from taking off at high speeds in a fucking Lambo. Just to capture, not to capture, but just to rescue Yumiko, and now they're on the run. They're fugitives, technically, and they're living in a very cramped apartment, and now Yuji's questioning his feelings. Because of, you know, the tension of being with somebody. Yes, and they kissed very questionably. Well, actually, is it really kissing? Wouldn't it just be more, like, by force? I mean, Yumiko did it while he was sleeping, and then he, well, quote-unquote sleeping. All it took was that one sentence to be reminded, oh yeah, that happened last week. Let me shrink myself down a little bit more. We'll do this. Okay, OBS, please. There we go. Alright, let me go ahead and put something away here real quick, and then I'll go ahead and get started. I have a mess on my desk now. Okay, we're good now. Yes, chat did indeed have a lot to say about it too. It was interesting. All right. Time to see where this goes now. But how you doing today, Ben? Hopefully you're doing all right. Oh, hi, Brazik. How are you? Can I get a ban on Dag? He keeps catching shinies in the stream, and I want to smack him every single time it happens. Also, because of what Dag did this past weekend, I may or may not have a package coming in today. So if I say that I have to go BRB real quick if I'm in the middle of doing this, you will know why. I don't know what time it's expected, but I do know that the estimated day was for today, so there's no telling what this is going to be. His Dag always tags it as surprise. Like, yes, I can check it if I wanted to, but that would just ruin it. So I'm not doing it. I think Dag would probably want to smack me if I sat back and told him, like, you know, I can see and check. Oh, hey, we can unhide this and see what it is. No, I chose not to. Anyway, just giving you guys a heads up. Let's go ahead and get started with this and see where it goes. Fluff off, Dag, and you're fluffing shine. Thank you, Brazik. No, he heard nothing. You heard nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. I'm off from work today, so there's no real need to get up at the crack of dawn, but I decided it would be best to create an opportunity for the two of us to talk as quickly as possible. What's there to talk about? Heads up with your size, heads down. God damn it, Brazik. Hey. No doubt thanks to her emotionally draining night, Yumiko seems a little languid this morning. I'll be fine for a few minutes, high-tech. It's fine. She totters off drowsily toward the washroom and proceeds to splash water on her face for a while. Seems perfectly at ease, not a hint of tension in the air. In other words, she's convinced herself I'm unaware of the incident last night. Awfully carefree, aren't we? Oh boy. Oh, this poor girl. Let's eat. Just as always, Yumiko chews a salt-grilled salmon with small, quiet movements of her mouth. Judging from her expression, she's completely off guard. Not that she has any reason to expect what's coming. Should I really say it? Yes, Yuji, say it. See what she has to say about it. I'm still more than a little hesitant. When a man and a woman live together without a clearly defined relationship, it's not surprising that tensions of this nature might arise. It'd be short-sighted to pretend last night never happened. I want to clear the air, and Yumiko's probably feeling some subtle awkwardness and guilt herself. That said, the last thing I need is for this to turn into some overblown drama. Alright, I think this calls for a very natural, casual approach. How can you be casual and natural? You are socially awkward, Yuji. It's not gonna work. I choose my words carefully, aiming to keep this a light breakfast table chat. Hey, Yumiko.
Nani?
As Yumiko casually sips her miso soup, I ask my question in the most nonchalant tone of voice I can muster. You kissed me in my sleep last night, didn't you? She's... oh my god. She promptly chokes on her soup and begins coughing violently. Poor Yumiko. Caught in the act. Because you did it? Hello? I was thinking this might go smoother if I brought it up casually during a meal, but it seems that didn't work out so well. Accusations, huh? Yumiko flat out denies the truth in a desperate attempt to retroactively undo her folly. This isn't good. She seems to be getting somewhat emotional. But since I broached the subject, I can't allow her to squirm out of the discussion. Stealing my nerves, I pushed bluntly forward. Sorry, but I was awake the whole time. Was she like sleepwalking or something? A little after 11 last night, wasn't it? Lasted about 10 or 15 minutes after you came back from the bathroom. Yeah, about that. Yumiko quickly falters under my skeptical gaze. And in a deeply mortified voice, she finally owns up to her misdeed. It looked like he wasn't breathing, so you gave him quote-unquote CPR for a good 15 minutes. And then he was talking in his quote-unquote sleep. Uh-huh. The lies! Completely flustered, she begins babbling incoherently. I'm tempted to ask her if conception of CPR is limited to repeatedly kissing someone, but this probably isn't the time to be mocking the girl. Oh, I would be mocking the crap out of her for this one. I stare Yumiko straight in the eyes, then gravely lower my head in apology. My apologies for not realizing sooner. Yumiko, it's not an excuse, but I genuinely had no idea you were so sexually frustrated. I was waiting for that. I bought into the stereotypes about women having lower libidos. Convinced myself Amane was just an exception to the rule. Oh, she's mortified. I know, right? Standard soon today. Waving her arms are about to signal a halt, Yumiko interrupts in an agitated tone of voice. Why else would you? You all have been living together for like, what, 2 months now, if not more? The fucking hormones that are raging from you two. Not knowing or establishing any form of a relationship. What the hell do you think is gonna happen? Well, from an objective point of view, I think it's the most plausible explanation. When someone who hasn't expressed any clear feelings for you suddenly makes that aggressive a move, I'm not sure what other conclusion there is to draw. But as I'm reviewing my reasoning, Yumiko's expression grows increasingly sour.
やっぱり全然気づいてなかったのね。
Listen, y'all. He's freaking socially inept, especially when it comes to women and their feelings. You gotta be upfront with it instead of sitting back and expecting him to figure it out himself. That is your problem, not his. Goodness. These girls, I swear. I wish he would just see that I like him so I don't have to say anything. That's essentially what this is. With a heavy sigh, she moves her shoulders up and down in an exaggerated shrug. In the next moment, Yumiko's body begins to tremble with something that seems suspiciously akin to rage. Hey, follow-up question. Was I just incredibly rude to you by any chance?
そうよ。もう持っていないけど、久しぶりにあれを出したいと思ったぐらいにね。
Oh no, the box cutter of doom. Come to think of it, we left that box cutter purse behind when we ran away. Since Yumiko remembered that thing, it's clear that she's abnormally furious. And it's equally obvious where that anger's coming from. My cluelessness drove her straight into a corner. I rest my case. I step toward Yumiko and wrap my arms around her without a word. Sorry, my bad. Seriously. As I embrace her and apologize, she finally begins to settle down a little. I didn't bring this up because I wanted to mock you for having a healthy interest in the opposite sex, Yumiko. Oh my god. I wasn't sure if you had feelings for me, so I honestly didn't know what to do. Until now. Yeah. I finally got my answer. Yumiko's been hiding romantic feelings for me. I just wasn't observant enough to see them. Exactly, you dingus. My well-intentioned watch and wait policy ended up driving her to this humiliating moment. I've disgraced myself as a man. Since I finally understand, there's no reason for me to keep hesitating. Pulling slightly away from Yumiko's body, I stare straight down into her face. Yumiko, I love you. I want to make you happy. I also want to sleep with you. Sound like a plan? Oh my god, this... Look, I love you, by the way. You want some fuck? Yumiko closes her eyes and lets her shoulders slump limply downward. She heaves a long, long sigh, reminiscent of a balloon slowly deflating. So she smacks him? Oh my god. And proceeds to slap me lightly on the cheek. I mean, yes, he is ridiculous. We have established this. They're in the first route, yes. She's not crying or scowling, but there's a distinctly disgruntled expression on her face. Well, I mean, he is kind of socially inept, so... My apologies. But it took him literally until just a minute ago for him to realize his feelings for somebody. And had no idea about hers until it literally clicked. My sincerest apologies. At last, a mildly exasperated smile spreads across Yumiko's face. And she reaches out once more, this time to offer me her hand. I take it and gently pull her body forward to lean against mine. Oh boy. Right. I feel the weight once again. Compared to when she's standing normally, holding Yumiko's slender body in my arms like this makes her seem extremely small. Oh, hey, Mythics. Also, hi! How are you? I have a new model now. Hello. What's up? How are you? You know what? Let's go. Let's go. Short hairstyle today. Yeah. Compared to when she's standing normally, holding Yumiko's slender body in my arms like this makes her seem extremely small. But inside that body, she's carrying all the loneliness of her past and uncertainty of her present. The more I think about it, the more absurdly heavy she feels. I'm ready for this. I wouldn't have been living with her in the first place if I wasn't. Still, I'm crossing a very serious line here, all the more so given her situation. Okay then, relax and leave everything to me. Oh no. Yumiko answers my words with a small nod. Oh no, I can't curse for 10 minutes now. Wow, you're really coming in hot with that one, aren't you, Mama Genie Uwu? Also, hi Uwu, how are you doing today, Uwu? Her voice conveys simple, absolute trust, Uwu. That too adds to the weight on my shoulders, Uwu. Well, we all know what happened after that one, Uwu. Hey, look. It's evening time now, Uwu. It's been a few hours since then, Uwu. Having dressed herself and brushed her hair, Yumiko is currently wandering restlessly around the room, groaning at no one in particular, Uwu. We have a bulldog in chat too, by the way, Uwu. Oh, and I don't have it yet, Uwu. Oh, I'm out of balls too, Uwu. There we go. The girl's usual composure seems to have deserted her entirely, Uwu. Look, can you try to calm down already, Uwu? This isn't like you, Yumiko, Uwu. Oh my goodness, Uwu. But I hope you're having a good day so far, Mama Genie. Uwu. Uh-oh. She's so frustrated now, Uwu. Having dug her own grave and then buried herself in it, Yumiko laments loudly, Uwu. It's a pretty charming spectacle, but at this rate, I don't know if she'll ever get a hold of herself, Uwu. Alright, maybe this will help you settle down a little, Uwu? Oh my gosh, this guy, Uwu. It's been pretty good. That's good, Uwu. Oh, you need inspiration for dinner? What kind of ingredients do we have, Uwu? Pulling Yumiko into my arms, I brush her hair back and press my lips against hers, Uwu. When I release my hold on her face, the girl blinks up at me for a moment, then abruptly grows bashful, Uwu. What the hell was that? Oh, I cursed. Okay, we'll add another 30 seconds on for that one. But what the heck was that? What? That was a high-pitched squeak coming from her, Uwu. Blushing from ear to ear, Yumiko tries to hide her face behind one hand, Uwu. I'm not exactly the world's foremost connoisseur of cuteness, but this transformation is just too extreme, Uwu. The sugar rush leaves me a little dizzy, Uwu. Chat is indeed behaving, Uwu. Yumiko mumbles the words to herself as if she still isn't quite convinced they're true, Uwu. Ground beef, chicken, and boneless pork chops, Uwu? What about other ingredients, Uwu? I know, right, Uwu? Pretty unbelievable considering where we started out, Uwu. I am behaving. Thank you very much, Uwu. At first, our communication was limited to slaps to the face and slashes with a blade, Uwu. And before you know it, we've ended up here, Uwu. An imposter is taking her place! I'm not an imposter, I swear, Uwu. I'm not an imposter. I am still me, Uwu. Oh, hi, Loins, Uwu. Thank you very much, Uwu. My name is not Uwu. Uwu. Mixed veggies, potatoes, rice, noodles, Uwu. Are we talking like the frozen mixed veggies that's like green beans and carrots and peas or something, Uwu? I don't know anymore, Uwu. Okay, so you have that, you have rice, and you also have chicken. Is the chicken boneless, skinless chicken breast, or is it like leg quarters and stuff like that, Uwu? Okay, here's a quick question. Do you have...
cannot quit.
I'm sorry,
Your
high
request has
tech,
been
Uwu.
denied. You may submit
Hey, at least
your
it's not the
request
middle of the
again
night,
in
Uwu.
365 years. Thank you for your service with us. Policy written by Kissy Kitten.
Got any cream of mushroom soup, Uwu? Okay, okay. Okay, Uwu. I actually have a shortcut for making chicken a la king. And that includes boneless, skinless chicken breast with frozen vegetables and cream of mushroom soup, and having it over a bed of rice or egg noodles. Uwu. Listen, she came in and said she had ingredients and needs inspiration for dinner. I'm trying to help, okay? I'm just trying to help. Yeah, I make it every once in a while. Like, if I have frozen vegetables or something, or even just, like, frozen broccoli and I have chicken out, I will do that, add, like, a can or two of, like, cream of mushroom soup with some, you can either do, like, half and half or just milk, and then make it that way, and then use, like, a slurry to thicken it up a little bit, and then have that over, like, a bed of rice or, like, a bed of, egg noodles. Grits with bacon for lunch. If I liked grits and bacon, I would be like, that sounds delicious. But I eat bacon if... I don't know. It's like, if it's there, I won't really eat it unless, you know, I need it specifically for something. But grits, I don't really like the texture of it. It's too gritty. Okay, you know what? That actually might change my mind, because a lot of the times that I've eaten grits previously, it's been too gritty and too, like, grainy in texture. I am so picky about texture, it's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, with the like the quick chicken a la king, what you can do is, like, either cube up or slice your chicken breast and set that aside. Let's see. I think outside of... Wait, you have fresh onions, right? Because if you do that, you can either dice or slice the onions and saute it with the chicken, and then add the frozen vegetables and the cream of mushroom soup with, like, I want to say at least, like, maybe half a can, I don't know how many cans you're using, but if you have, like, 1 or 2 cans, just do, like, half. That way it's not, like, too thin, but it's also not too thick either. Hi, Magnus, how are you? But yeah, you can do that. You can also saute up some minced garlic with the onion and the chicken as well. And then, like I said, just, like, add your cream of mushroom soup and the milk or whatever, like, liquid you choose to use it with. And then add your frozen vegetables and let it simmer while you wait for your water to boil for your noodles, or, like, make your rice beforehand. And bam, dinner's done. You don't really need to let it simmer for too long. It should be, like, maybe 15-20 minutes, if that, just to make sure the chicken's cooked through. And make sure it just, like, marinates all together, so that way the flavors are there. But in terms of, like, seasoning, sometimes I'll just do, like, a little bit of, like, garlic powder with some salt and pepper. Or... I've honestly never cooked the rice in it. I almost always have it on the side. But that almost sounds like the chicken continental recipe that my dad used to use when I was a kid, where he would, like, cook the rice in with the chicken and cream of mushroom soup and would add, like, vegetables to it if he wanted to. I mean, you could do either or, honestly. It's all about experimentation, but I think it would still turn out really good, though. Gushes and... Ugh. So basically, like, tomatoes and stuff like that, right? No worries, no worries. See, whenever I have, like, stuff on hand in the house and I can't figure out what I want to do, I will look like certain ingredients that are separated out and just like, what can I do with this? Okay, but when did she learn to laugh before going back to deadpan? Why do you do this to me? Why? Listen. I had this discussion on Sid's stream last night too. I can't help it, okay? I have a huge passion for cooking, and I could literally sit here and nerd out with people and talk about food at any given moment. I will sit there and gush about cooking and, like, what I can put together with something without question. I don't do it intentionally to torture anybody. I just like talking about it. Kind of like how I like to talk about music or, like, anime and stuff like that. It's just an area of interest I've always had, and I can literally talk about it for hours and not get bored. Anyway, welcome in, Magnus. How you doing? I get the biggest dopamine hit thinking about what I can... Yeah, exactly. That's the way that I am, too. It's just like I said, I can like look at ingredients and figure out what to put together with it. And being able to have that level of like creativity and experimentation with cooking when you have like the right flavor profile in mind that you're looking for, you would be surprised what you're able to make with it. It's how you survive the drudgery of putting groceries away. I feel that. With me, it's almost always like organizing. While I was sectioning out my bulk meat for the freezer, I was wiggling with excitement at all my options. Yeah, right? It's just like you sit back and you look at what you have. It allows you to think about what you want to do with it. She did market research and realized that chat wanted a big titty goth queen, so she met us a third of the way with a goth cat. I just realized what you said, Loins. We're here to stream with Mandals. We must stream Mandals. I just took a crap in my pants. Mandals is streaming. That's what it means. Mandals slapped my mom and punched my dog. She recorded and put it on my computer. What the hell, Mythics? What the hell was that? Okay, that made me choke up a little bit. Oh my god. No, like I said, I can't help it. I can't help it. It's just one of my favorite things to talk about sometimes. Like, I don't even know what I'm having for dinner tonight. I was supposed to take something out last night, but I forgot. I think I might just end up having like soup or something. I still have leftover chicken noodle soup from Sunday, and there's still a lot, so I'm just like, maybe I'll just have that in a grilled cheese sandwich or something. Anyway, they did the deed, and now this is post deed, and Yumiko's getting really freaking shy and shit, and Yuji's just doing Yuji things. Yeah, I think they might end up going for round 2 or something. I don't know. I guess you could just shrug your shoulders and call it fate. Chance and coincidence did play a large part. Don't expect me to stop giving you shit about it. It's okay. I give shit in return. Even so, I can't help feeling this all happened for a reason. Yumiko. Oh. This is like the... I hug Yumiko again, much more tightly than before, and stroke one hand slowly down through her long hair. Let me say it again. I'm going to keep you safe, no matter what. That's a promise. The speed-eating champion of Denver, Colorado burrito division mantles parked perfectly in a parking space and gave the speeding ticket to an elderly man. Imagine. Honestly, I don't care how much experience you have. I assume that people are still just as crappy about parallel parking. Parallel parking is just... It's intimidating. It's like, you need to learn it, but you don't want to hit other cars while doing it. And it's kind of hard not to, because, well, that's what parallel parking is. It's intimidating. I'll be where you are, Yumiko. I won't leave you alone. I heard Madels once gave the people's elbow from the top of Walmart roof to an asshole who double parked his Bronco. Oh my god, I can't with this right now. Oh man. Takaki Yumiko was always on her own, always isolated. Gaining something new after all that time alone was bewildering. When the fog cleared and she realized what she wanted, it almost frightened her. She didn't know what to do. And that's why I need to make this crystal clear. I'm right here, not just to protect you, but to be with you. Mandels closes drawers with her hips. What a freak. Mandels is one of those people who claps when the plane lands. Joke's on you. I would be caught dead in a plane because I am massively afraid of heights and flying. No thank you. Have anything to say to that? A slightly apologetic expression flits across Yumiko's face. But as she looks up at me, it fades into a small smile. I won a pie eating contest as a teenager. I sold the certificate frame, so... Oh my god. That's crazy. I could never do competitive eating. That's what I was hoping for. There's no need for apologies anymore. The only thing Yumiko and I need to give each other now is gratitude. Mandels farted on an elevator going down while smiling and making aggressive eye contact with me. Oh my god, Mythics. What the fuck? Real talk, Meadles absolutely says you too to her server whenever she eats out and she always feels like an idiot. Don't call me out like this. What the fuck? Don't call me out like this. Oh my god. Why do I feel so called out right now? Stop it. I get it. I'm socially awkward, okay? Oh my god. I mean, I do every once in a while whenever I'm invited. Outside of that, I can't really afford it, so I prefer to cook at home, honestly. But the few times that I have over the last, like, year, yeah. I am very awkward talking to people, especially servers. And 9 times out of 10, if I get taken to, like, a place where it's, like, indoor dining and stuff like that, I will literally sit by the table. Well, I'll sit at the table that is nearest to the exit gates because it's just like, if I can't handle being overstimulated by people, I need to get the fuck out of here real quick. If Madels pulls on a push door more than twice, she just gives up and won't go inside. I will see myself out now. I will just see myself out now. Okay, bye! I remember this one time. I went to Walmart with a cousin of mine to pick up some stuff for the house. And I did not want to go. This was like, I think like 9, 10 o'clock at night. I am wandering around Walmart freaking out because I don't want to be there. I'm overstimulated. It's too loud. I am nervous. I had to go pick up seasoning salt. And I could not find the exact sizing that I needed. I was running up and down the aisle, checking every single shelf, trying to find it. And I went into a near meltdown because of it. And I just stood there and wanted to cry. I did not want to ask any of the associates because I'm just like, I will just stand there and apologize to them, being like, I'm sorry for interrupting you, but... And it's... yeah. I got the next, like, size down. And I said, fuck it, I'm just going to the cash register now. I'm done with this. I can't do it right now. I guess it is Roast Mandels Tuesday. God damn it, Lloyds. Alright then, now that we have that settled, let's fix that Kazami-kun of yours immediately. Actually, no. I'm fine as long as, you know, I know that I'm safe around people. Just walks away because it's too awkward. Cashier be like, what? You heard me. It'd be pretty damn weird to keep calling me by my last name at this point, don't you think?
そんな急に言われても心の準備が
Yeah, I've never had that happen before. And how long is that going to take?
それはその
Till the end of time. Yumiko looks up at me with a hint of reproach in her eyes, but after a moment, she breathes in deeply as if to steel herself.
わかったわ今から帰るから
I don't know. I haven't gotten sick to my stomach in years. Okay then, let's hear it. Once again, the girl takes a deep breath. This time she begins mumbling softly to herself like a nervous middle school student preparing to recite pi from memory. 3.14159. That's all I remember. Last shopping trip I helped this lady find Old Bay seasoning. She couldn't remember the name of it and had been looking for 20 minutes and described it as fish seasoning. No one knew what the fish seasoning is over by the fish. Oh my god. Really? Do people not know that Old Bay is like universally used for just seasoning fish? I mean, it's used for other things, but it's mostly used for like seafood boils and stuff. About 20% of my migraines have vomiting, and some of those have circular. Oh. Ooh. Once again, the girl takes a deep breath. This time she begins mumbling softly to herself, like a nervous middle school student preparing to recite pi from memory. And then, in a barely audible murmur,
You...
the instant the word squeaks out of Yumiko's mouth, her face appears to burst into flame.
呼び慣れていないからやっぱり恥ずかしいわよ
Well, I mean, understandable, right? This contrast is really something. I think I'm embarrassed by proxy. In any case, all my points of concern regarding our relationship have now been decisively resolved. We're still fugitives with an uncertain future, but somehow I think I've gained a little peace of mind. What's wrong? All of a sudden, Yumiko seems to remember something. Her expression grows oddly serious.
あなた昨日の夜ずっと起きてたって言ってたわよね
Oh, now it comes to mind, right? That's right. What, is there something else? Okay. Before I can even finish the sentence, Yumiko's thin fingers dig into my arm in a vicious pinch. Yeah, that sounds painful.
ハルデラさんと昔何があったのか聞かせてもらえるかしら
She's worried about that, really? Say what? Thank you for the posture kick and stretch and the hydrate.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch! You guys drinking water? I like that quote.
But he did come up with it at the spur of the moment. What do you mean? Yumiko's unexpected night raid helped us understand each other's feelings. It was a truly fortunate event in that respect. But from that day on, I found myself sitting on my heels in penance every afternoon and during interrogations into my previous romantic career. And we have ad break here in about less than 3 minutes.
以上が各更新上探偵事務所よりの報告となります。調査の範囲を関東一円から東海、近畿地方にまで広げていますが、依然として手がかりになるような報告はありません。
Oh, must be your father. Yep. He's not too thrilled right now.
さらに手を尽くすように各所連絡は取っております。他に何かありますでしょうか。
首にしろ。
は？
何ヶ月もかけて手がかり一つつかめないような役立たずなどいらん。首だ。
Incompetence? I'm sure they're good at their job. You're just being an overzealous asshole.
いくら金をかけても構わんから。今度はちゃんとあの二人を見つけられるような腕利きに頼め。わかったな。
I feel embarrassed, Mandels. Yeah, me too. Looking at you sucks the life out of anybody. Wow, I would never say or think that. What the hell?
はい。失礼します。
Okay, maybe not never. Maybe in front of somebody that I know that I don't like. I probably would, but yeah, no. For the most part, no. Oh wow, it's been 6 months already?
いいえ、申し訳ありません。手がかりは何も。
Yeah, beat you to it. But no, if I hated somebody, and it takes a lot for me to hate someone, I would definitely see myself saying something like that to them, though. Probably like the most nonchalant, sarcastic tone, too.
あなた方が手を引いているのかと疑いたくもなる。
社長、それについてはもう。
信用できる内部調査の結果、ハルデラさんへの疑いはなくなったそうだからな。こちらとしてはそれを信じるほかはないだろう。
Yes, you do have little choice but to trust that, even though, you know, she has been in contact with Yuji. But what he doesn't know won't hurt him.
他に何かあるかね。
すでに風見裕二、由美子さんの両名とも所持していた携帯電話は破棄されています。
I mean, can you blame them?
今後仮に向こうから連絡を取ろうとした場合、公衆電話からかけることが考えられます。着
大
信。
阪支社からか。失礼する。今取り
The
込み中だ。
timing on that phone
後で。
ringing.
なんだと？ダメでしたで済む問題か。先方の自宅の前で土下座して粘れ。意地でも確約を得てこい。
Damn. Ugh. I needed to fix my webcam. Okay, maybe now my chair's a little too tall. There we go. I don't know. Like, I have my monitor on the monitor stand, and my chair, I don't have it, like, elevated, so I have to look up at my webcam in order for it to track movement. So I'm over here like, how do I situate this? But anyway, we're going to go ahead and pop on over to our BRB screen for some words on stream, and we're going to take a quick break as the ads run through. I do run 3-minute ads per hour, so you do not get pre-rolls when you join the channel. So we're going to pop on over there and put some words on stream up, and I'll be back once the ad break is over with. After I copy a link for this and actually update it. Shut the fuck up! No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. Anyway, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, chat. Okay, this is tempting me. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll be right back. Also, Loins, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. You did not have to do that, but I will read your message after ad break is over with because I need to go grab something real quick. All right, be right back. Alright, I am not going to be used to this because I turned off one of my ring lights. So that way the tracking comes up better, but we are back from ad break. I am so used to my room being darker than this. The ring light's like blinding me right now. I need to find a better spot for it. I might do that after stream today. Anyway, back to scroll up to what Loins was saying before ad break started. Was a teenager, there was this dude in our social group who I fucking hated. Well, one day we were both stuck at the mutual hangout, den of ill repute. Only people there. He's all busted up because his girlfriend broke up with him or something, just being a real sad sack. I started playing the MASH theme on my laptop while I was playing WoW on the couch, utterly ignoring his existence. Damn. You know, in bad way. Welcome back, high tech. Wait, what? What am I getting sprayed for? I literally came back from ad break and I said I had to put my ring light on because it's not picking up the tracking too well with my room being dark right now. That's all I said. I didn't say anything else. That was it. What is this? I'm being bullied for no reason. Why you gotta do this, Tag? Why? Why? Why are you doing this? Why? Ah. Just be like Vandals and smile. Never. Gothels is always being a bad, naughty demon child. I mean, I have been called a demon spawn child since the day I came out of the womb, so... have a blow dry Madels option. That way we can floof after spring. Oh my god. The silver sun is pink. It brings on many Is that the song I'm thinking of? I've only heard that on Family Guy.
Shh, little butt crack. Be quiet. This is a
I only know those lines because of Family Guy. Uh-oh. My chat disconnected. Oh, come on. Okay, never mind. It reconnected. We're good. We're good. We're good now. You know what? You know what? You're all awesome too. Okay, now this is really picking up on the blinking. My ears are twitching now. So much more than they were before. Okay. Maybe I do need to get accustomed to using the ring light. Or maybe I just need a brighter light in my room. I don't know. I don't know. Hush, demon spawn child, we're here to make sure you smile like a kid on Christmas. Imagine smiling on Christmas. I mean, what? Get used to a ring on. Oh my god. I hate it here. Anyway, back to this.
頭と金は使え。何のために財布を渡していると思っている。もっと動け。
Mandels, it's time to be nice to yourself and pull out a card.
What do you mean, Dag? What are you planning? Actually, you know what? Do I even want to know? And my chat's disconnecting again. Well then. Alright, so we got a stack of 50 affirmation cards. You have upwards of 5 max shuffles. Yeah. How many shuffles and what card number do you want there, Loins? What are you gonna call me out on this time? Hi, Mira, how are you? It's a mirror. No shuffles, 5th card? Okay, and not to do a tail puff shake. Wonderful. I hate the fact that this chair has a fucking tail on it. Alright, there we go. There's the tail puff shake. You got your tooth drilled and you live? Yay! Hopefully, the pain goes away a lot quicker than what it has been recently. Alright. What am I being called out on this time with the cards? Oh, okay. Listen, bitch. We're all imposters. Just own it. Did you get a treat after? Wow, they didn't even give you a complimentary toothbrush and toothpaste and fucking floss from the dentist office? That's so rude. What are we saying oh no for? No, I think maybe I could... Oh god, that is way too orange. Okay. So basically, he wants his subordinate to just beg and grovel. Gotcha.
着信にはご注意ください。では、私はこれで失礼します。
何か言いたそうだな。
What else is there for her to say?
いえ、何も。
Oh, excuse me. You have a lot of notes in the basement, don't ya?
総会を前にして、私の周りに不穏な動きがあってね。裏で何か動いても無駄だよ。こちらだってバカじゃない。変な動きをすればすぐにわかる。
I don't know. You seem like idiots to me. I mean, what?
何のことでしょうか。
My dentist is a kid tree box and an adult tree box. I mean, it has shots. Oh, that'd be nice after having a procedure, right?
白を切るつもりならそれでいい。ただ、
Instead, the only treat you get is a fucking bill they throw at you.
動くということだけは覚えておいた方がいい。
失礼します。
Like here's your post procedure treat. Here's some debt for you. Have fun. I mean, God, he's so desperate to get his daughter back. Like maybe if you treated her like a human being and not like a piece of shit or like an item or like something you just sit on a shelf. I mean, it would help anybody's mood, right? It would just be like, yeah, I'm going to the dentist. I need a procedure. Now give me a fucking shot of something afterwards. Not sure how many times I need to say this before you get the message. I'm not planning to give myself up. Once again, JB and I engage in our regularly scheduled, rigidly formulaic conversation. She has classical playing in the background today. The volume seems just slightly louder than usual. There's no immediate danger approaching, but a good deal of caution is warranted. A comparatively calm state of affairs. Of course, it's never wise to feel completely at ease when you're on the run. But the lack of urgent problems does soften the physiological pressure a bit. Hear those voices in your head saying you can't do it? Well, tell them to shut up and listen here, because every time someone says you can't, you have the power to prove them wrong. Imagine not having that going on in your brain all day, every day. Imagine. And then instead of doing something about it, you feed into it and convince yourself you can't do it. And then you get mad at yourself. And then you do anything in your power to not think about it, but it just does not work. The lack of urgent problems does soften the physiological pressure a bit.
最近はどうなの？ちゃんと食事はしているの？生活は荒れていない？
She's so caring. Yeah, no problems worth mentioning. Sounds like a conversation between a college student in the big city and his anxious helicopter mom. Then again, I guess I'm something of a pseudo-son to JB, so there's nothing inherently strange about her worrying about me. It's just more than a little comical under the circumstances. Of course, it's also a necessary part of our carefully choreographed give and take of information, but still. That reminds me, I've got something to report, JB.
報告？何かしら？
Oh, you know, I admitted my feelings for somebody after realizing them, and then we screwed. Yeah. Welcome back, High Tech. I bought another cactus for my room over here, but a worm got at it right away. Got a little worried there for a while. Seems like they're actually capable of coexisting, though. I just had sex, and it felt so good. You really do, High Tech. What? It's an actual song, Dag. It is an actual song.
Quit.
And I'm sure
Your
you
request
remember
has
it
been
too.
Denied. You may submit your request
Something
again
wrong?
in 365 years. Thank you for your service with us. Policy written.
You don't know
Kissy
this
Kitten.
song? No, it is an actual song. Here, I will look it up on YouTube and I will post it in the Discord server. I'll post it in music. How could you not remember a song that featured Akon? Hello? Actually, I'll send it to you a DM, Dag. There you go. There you go. Akon, A-K-O-N, you jackass. Yeah. I borrowed JB's metaphor to inform her of recent developments. Not really the sort of thing I need to go out of my way to report, but there's no reason to hide it either. Even now, the cactus in question is no doubt waiting eagerly for the return of its worm. Yeah, what? A rock? Oh my god. That's some way to talk about the poor that's some way to talk about the poor plant. Wow. You never heard of it? Like, I don't know the entire
Drink
song,
water,
but
you dehydrated bitch.
I at least
guys
know that
drinking
one
water?
line because I used to
I
have
like that
friends that would
quote.
wander around just like bust out in song randomly just singing it, and well, that's how I learned about it. Thank you for the hydrate posture check and stretch high tech. I did not invent it. What year did it come out anyway? Yeah, it came out in 2011. Called a friend and yelled, I just said, oh my god. At least, yeah, it's just... Came out in 2011. It's just, I well remember that. Friends just like freaking burst out of nowhere and just start singing it, and I'm over here like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Yeah, Dag, I already saw the short of that with the Castella cake. I'm aware, thanks. The two of us have connected in the midst of a strange and unstable situation. It's gonna be very difficult to maintain this peaceful balance for much longer. For the moment, for Yumiko's sake and mine, I don't want her to be too conscious of that. Change is constant and ever-present. Time moves us forward whether we like it or not. We bump into other people, unpredictable external factors that knock us off course. Our thoughts, our environment, our place in the world, even our ideology, everything shifts. You were hopeless in 2000? Oh my goodness. And even in a world that's defined by change, human relationships are about as astonishingly volatile as it gets. We go from life to death, family to strangers, strangers to family. We meet and part, make allies and enemies, crown winners and mark losers. Some gain independence while others sink into servitude. Some submit and some rebel. Goodwill can change to hatred in the blink of an eye, and hatred to goodwill. Sometimes people fight their best friends to the death in the struggle for power. Sometimes people sell their family for trivial sums of money. Sometimes the subordinate who'd been treated like a dog launches a coup d'etat. Sometimes the dictator finds himself groveling like a worm before his old throne. I've seen it all. In the scope of things, the case of Kazami Yuji and Sakaki Yumiko isn't anything out of the ordinary, but the last few months have certainly been full of changes. We started off as strangers, then mortal enemies, wary doormates, the daughter of a client and the representative of a certain company, a guard and his principal, co-conspirators, and fugitives. And now, a man and a woman. It was a pretty tangled road that brought us here. As for where it'll lead us next, who the hell knows? Certainly not the two people traveling it together. Well, I mean, yeah, it's always filled with uncertainties. Oh, hey, we're back at the prefecture now. As I've grown more comfortable in my job, free time's actually gotten harder to come by. Bro, there was no co-conspiring. You frozen turkey in a private plane and abducted her. Oh, I'm still reeling over that scene happening last time. Just like imagining him just like resting bitch face holding up a fucking frozen turkey in the air while going like so fucking fast in a Lambo, going after a fucking private jet, launching it inside one of the fucking plane air, like one of the, I can't remember the name of it. It's a piece. Throws it in and just keeps it from flying. It's like, what the hell, my guy? What the hell? Yeah, eating a frozen turkey into the engine, exactly. And then the fucking guy who's driving the Lambo, he's just like, my frozen turkey, how dare you? I brought it as a present because I visited another country, and it's over here like, dude, it's a fucking turkey. I'd been attempting to do my work quietly and keep my head down, but it seems that's a rare trait among youngsters these days, earning me unintended recognition from my superiors. And I ended up being promoted to the supervisor of a small work team with 5 to 6 men. Normally this would be something worth celebrating, but right now the goal is not to stand out, even in good ways. We may have to consider moving to a different location if I start getting ahead in life despite myself. We have a well done sparse in chat too, by the way. My few days off are often spent on chores and housework. It's mainly cleaning and washing, stockpiling basic preservable food, and investigating the area as a precaution for the worst case scenario. Lots of housewife-style labor, except for that last one. Yumiko helps out as well, of course, but the girl had a pretty sheltered upbringing. I'm getting the idea she isn't naturally dexterous either. Even pretty simple jobs tend to give her some trouble. In any case, we began our work early in the morning today according to routine, and it's roughly 2 in the afternoon by the time we're finished. Yumiko.
Nani?
Is that book really that interesting? Having wrapped my work for the day, I inquire about the novel Yumiko's been reading intently.
あなたこそ熱心に地図なんて見てるじゃないの。
I think the reason for that should be pretty obvious.
そうね。
I'm going over our potential escape routes in case of emergency. Hard to say how practically useful repeatedly reviewing this will prove, but it's got to be better than doing nothing at all. Currently, we've nestled ourselves down in the home turf of the West Tsutomu Railway Company, a bitter enemy of the East Beach Group since the pre-war era. It's safe to say Sakaki Michiaki won't be openly looking for cooperation in resolving his family squabble. He's not eager to show corporate rivals any sign of weakness. East Beach will tread lightly around here. Why do they create freaking company names that are just making me get tongue-tied even more? I get tongue-tied every time I say East Beach. This low-lying area of eastern Tokyo is particularly dense and tangled, and we're keeping a very low profile. I doubt private detectives will be able to track us down that easily. But since this location's ideal, it might stand out as a possibility to a competent investigator. Tracing a number of lines along our escape routes, I picture the movements of enemies who haven't yet materialized.
私は時間つぶしの手慰みみたいなものよ。特に面白いとも思えなかったわ。
That's so? Thought I saw you smiling a little though.
あまりにミステリーがつまらなかったから、ついね。出てきた瞬間に犯人が分かったのよ。
That's impressive. I'm not under the illusion that I completely understand Yumiko just because we're in a relationship now, but I didn't think her instincts were that good.
あなたも読む？
You just said it was ridiculous, didn't you? Or is the book more suitable for general audiences?
あなたが私と一般を区別した理由はわからないけど、内容は秀逸よ。
Because funny. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt to pronounce though.
ただ、私がお金を出してこの本そのものを買ってきてたなら、壁に投げつけているけど。
Yay for library books. What are you talking about? Instead of a response, she silently pushes the open book out in front of my face.
登場したある人物の名前に、ご丁寧に棒線で犯人と注釈が書き込んであったのよ。
Guess that's how it goes with library books sometimes. Still, what a nasty little prank to pull. Sorry about that.
別にあなたが謝ることではないでしょ。
I should have flipped through it first, but the book had a pretty good reputation, so I figured it'd be alright. I won't make the same mistake again, promise. Reading's virtually the only entertainment available to Yumiko under our current circumstances. I feel genuinely bad about letting someone ruin it for her like this. I don't know, do I trust you? Do I? What? Something to say?
評判なんて気にして借りてきてくれてたのね。
Yeah, for what it's worth. Might as well read something decent if you're going to read, right?
だったらもっと他のことに気を使いなさいよ。
Wait, what notices? Like what?
別に
I will hurt you, Dag. I swear. What notices? Are you dropping hints that I may or may not have something to pick up from outside here shortly, right? Currently deflecting the question, Yumiko again returns her focus to the novel. Yumiko.
何
She's saying, stop leaving the fucking toilet seat up. Her knees and her chest, her life flashed before her eyes. She's traumatized even more. You sure you're not enjoying that book?
どうしてよ
No reason. Well, honestly, it's because she seems to be in a good mood for some reason. Maybe that note was actually a prank or red herring, and you just hit some clever twist in the plot you never saw coming?
まさか感想の前にあくびが出るわ。その次はため息ね。
Wow. She's... Ooh. Oh, you said it wasn't bad.
だって今2週目だもの。
Not much point hunting for foreshadowing, then. I don't know, it's like some detective style book that she's reading where somebody had like marked a note or something in the book, and she figured out who the criminal was because of that, and it kind of spoiled it for her. In that case, what's she enjoying so much? I don't get it at all. While we're talking, mind if I make one small observation?
何よ
Wasn't sure whether I should mention this, but you're weighing me down, Yumiko, in a physical sense. Yumiko's been using my lap as her reading chair for some time now. I'm not just talking about today either. Ever since our physical relationship began, she's made a habit of unceremoniously plopping herself down on top of me to read her books, not bothering to ask for permission first. Come to think of it, I suppose this would be the only thing that's really changed about our daily routine after we made love. I know, right? It's called snuggling! She just wants a sense of comfort when she reads. What's wrong with that? Yumiko wasn't quite satisfied with the explanation I offered regarding my romantic history, so I've been quietly letting her do as she pleases. But this seemed like a good opportunity to finally say something.
我慢して
Damn, just put up with it. Just put up with it. Oh, they were discussing just Yumiko, like her only outlet and like capabilities of doing something right now because they're fugitives is reading. But before all that happened, Yumiko, well, Yuji admitted his feelings for Yumiko. They did the deed, and this is basically after that. Our neurodivergent assassin doesn't understand basic human. You're not wrong. You are not wrong at all. You know, sometimes I still struggle with the fact that I have a neurodivergent brain and not one that's neurotypical. I still struggle with that. It is so hard. Alright. With this brief reply, my objection is completely eliminated.
ね
Yeah?
えやっぱり迷惑かしら
Oh, okay, so now she's conscious about it. Really? Is what a bother.
私がこうしていること
Oh, this girl. Hmm? But only a few moments later, Yumiko's haughty expression gives way to something a great deal more uneasy. No, doesn't really bother me.
だって重いって言ったじゃない
I was thinking it might be a good opportunity to ask why you're always sitting on me. Come to think of it, I guess it actually feels a little pleasant, if anything.
本当に
Yeah.
本当に本当
Oh my goodness. She's like a child. You have to constantly reassure her. Yes, really. I say that, but I always need reassurance. I always need reassurance. This childish line of questioning prompts a sudden realization. I thought you'd been laying on the overbearing attitude a little thick lately. Maybe you're just trying to hide your embarrassment? Oh, bingo. Bingo. The girl doesn't respond. That's a dead giveaway, though. But her face makes me think I might have hit the bullseye. So then, Yumiko's been bluffing all this time, acting confident to cover up her timidity, watching my reactions out of the corner of her eye. Secretly swinging back and forth between happiness and fear. By the time my thoughts get this far, I'm already petting Yumiko's head. Sorry about that. She just starts petting her head. That's adorable. Determined to give the charming little coward some reassurance, I ignore her abashed expression and repeat the motion. She's better grounded than he is, like bro is allegedly turbo-intelligent, turbo-aware, borderline and yet he's never observed leg couples snuggling and doing other basic PDA. Yeah. I feel like, in a way, he more or less just, like, skips all of that and just goes immediately to what it is that he thinks that they want. Just, like, giving into, like, basic, urges without really, like, thinking that there's more to it outside of a physical relationship like that, where people enjoy snuggling. They like, you know, expressing fondness towards their partners, just not through words, but also through actions. And I think he's very slow and does not pick up on it. Yeah, right? He's seen people do it, but he's never done it himself. Well, here's the thing. There's, like, a huge difference between, like, being book smart and then street smart. Not necessarily, like, quote-unquote actual streets, but just, like, anything outside of the realm of, like, academia. It just seems like he falls short. Very, very short. You can recognize, oh, we're doing this thing, the weirdos in the park. Yeah, you would think, but I feel like just because of the way that Yuji was raised and, like, his traumatic past and everything, he more or less just... He's more blunt and assertive and more matter of fact versus being emotional. I know, there's a lot of buts. Whoa. Well, that's the first time you called me that in a while. That day, I made one request of Yumiko. She'd become an irreplaceable individual to me, so I asked her to use my name just as I use hers. Yumiko hasn't called me Kazami-kun since then, but I guess the alternative still felt a little awkward. She's mostly dodged the issue by using pronouns. I wasn't really upset or anything, but I have to admit, it made me feel a little lonesome at times. Yeah, apparently I do. Apparently I do. Dag is showing me delicious high-protein meals through YouTube shorts. God damn it, Dag. Was it deliberate? How did he get carried away? Like, all he wants you to do is use his actual name. Like, I get honorifics and shit in Japan is a thing. But you would think with living with somebody for several months, you would start calling them by their actual name and not their surnames like they do in Japan. Like, huh? God damn it, Yumiko. You and Yuji are so similar, but so different at the same time. You really think I'd do something that cruel? This girl, I swear. My apologies. You're right. I'm a heartless monster. Can't believe I didn't even notice how much all this was bothering her. In retrospect, maybe JB was somewhat justified in referring to me as a menace to all womankind. Oh my goodness. So she wants more. She wants more. Girl, you can't expect him just to sit back and know what it is that you want. You gotta be upfront and tell him. Guys do not pick up on subtleties. They want you to be fucking upfront and honest with them. Just fucking say it. Don't, like, meander around this subject. You sit back and tell them, hey, we haven't done this in a while. Let's go do it. It's either a yes or no answer. It's not that hard. Is angry sex a key step in any healthy relationship? I mean, yes, to varying degrees, but it's just like you gotta voice your needs in a more like forthcoming way instead of expecting somebody to pick up on it through subtleties. Girls, you should be able to manipulate time and reload saves. Guys, the fuck? Well, that was just... You're still a beginner, so I was trying not to be too pushy.
キスさえしないの？
Oh my god. Can I slap her? Because I wouldn't be able to stop myself.
いいのに。
What?
勝手に気を使わないでよ。そういう面倒なのは私一人だけでいいわ。
I want to hit her. Very angry BDSM rough sex. The kind where you tell her, don't do that again. Oh my god. You're one high-handed woman.
その通りよ。
She lets the words fly carelessly. We have a wild pelipper in chat. The cool-headed Yumiko I used to know is still there, but with these hints of anxiety and flashes of newfound boldness in the mix, somehow or other, she's turning into an undeniably cute young lady. Hey, Weisman, what's up? So in other words, you're up for it?
ダメ。触らないで。絶対に許さない
Wow!
わ。
He just got cucked. She's like, I want it. And then he's like, okay, so you want to? No, don't touch me. What? No good after all?
夜まで我慢しなさい。まだ昼間よ。
Oh, please, like that's gonna fucking stop anybody. What's up? What's your question? Why do we have to wait until night?
それ以上は私も我慢ならないわ。
These two! Oh my god, I just want to smack them. Peliville says he's going to a B-Day party tonight. Oh, so you want to know if you just want to cancel for tonight because we're kind of in the middle of something? Or you're gonna have to like come up with like a side quest or something for Albert and I to do tonight so that way we have something to do. I assume that's what it is, right? I fail to see why that's a problem. I mean, we could play 3-player games. I don't mind that. We could probably do like Vampire Survivors or something. That way, you know, we're still hanging out, but I feel like we're kind of like skipping out too much with Pelinal, and he's kind of like a necessary thing that we need at this point where we're at. So, like I said, I wouldn't mind playing 3-player games. Oh my god, Nocturnal! Nocturnal, I've been so worried about you. I was like, what's going on? You had your open heart surgery and then you just like went poof for over a week and I'm like, I hope they're okay. I'm so glad you're back though. I've been so worried. I'm like, what's going on? But hello! How are you feeling now? I hope your surgery was a success, though. I often keep my adventuring party stocked with a couple of plot NPCs who accompany the party and can swap in for absent player when necessary, controlled by party and initiative. Yeah. We have one in our party currently that's actually been a necessary part, like where we're at plot-wise. It's just... RNG just says, fuck you. Yeah, we have a halfling on our team right now as part of a plot. And before then, our party member... Yeah, luck has been stacked against us relentlessly for like 2 weeks now. Like, we nearly died last week because of how crappy our rolls were. It's like, even with disadvantage, I was rolling below the AC that I needed in order for it to hit. And it took way too many turns to kill the freaking mobs that were around us. It's been horrible. RNG is not... Ugh. Yeah, it was 13 and I was rolling like 11s and 12s. I'm just like, what the hell is going on with this? I've got one of each party role following the party. The meta plot is threatening to kill one of... Oh. Just loads of tests since then, and yeah, it was a success, otherwise wouldn't be here right now. I'm grateful that your surgery was a success, but no, I was really worried because I knew that you would have needed some time of recovery afterwards, but I honestly had wanted to DM you on Discord and ask, but I figured you were resting and needed, like, the recovery time, so I kind of hesitated with it and didn't do it. But despite all the testing that you're dealing with right now, I'm very glad that your surgery was a success. I really am. I was worried. I'm just like, oh no, don't tell me. Don't tell me the worst happens. I'm just like, no, Nocturnal, why? But no, I'm very glad your surgery was successful. That's usually what happens after surgeries, though, especially major ones like that. You have to go through like a myriad of tests and stuff like that. My brother had to do similar when he had lung surgery. And yeah, that was a fun experience. But yeah, with like our D&D campaign specifically, RNG is very much stacked against us, and even then we had like 2 members before we got our new one, and they ended up backing out because of IRL obligations and stuff like that. So we've been kind of just trying our best, but our roles will not let us. You know what I found out? If you want to recover super fast, you gotta eat certain foods. Yeah, like a lot of stuff that has like antioxidants and vitamins and nutrients in it, like more fruits and vegetables, and of course protein. Protein's like one of the biggest things. Berries, water, protein, and nuts. I'm recovering. You can DM me anytime on Discord. I'm almost always... Yeah, I was worried. I'm just like, I know that they said they had it on Friday, and it was a week afterwards, and I'm just like, oh shit, you know what? I hope their surgery was a success. I'm like, I hope they're okay. But yes, you keep recovering, okay? Like I said, I'm glad your surgery went well. Oh, that was a big relief to see you pop up in chat. But yeah, hi, new model, it's still me, but I am now a parent goth cat girl, apparently. I also found out why I can't build muscle in your arm. Wait, what? You can't build muscle in your arms? What? Is it like some sort of like muscular issue where you can't form like the necessary proteins and stuff to help build muscle? Just in your arm? That's weird. Alright, so these 2 freaking horn dogs are just like, I want to wait till nighttime, because if I don't, it'll be midday and I won't be able to stop myself. And Yuji's over here like, well, I wouldn't be able to stop myself completely any time of day, so... You mentioned 250, which is weak sauce, but it doesn't look bigger? I don't know. I'm not good with stuff like that. You'll just see why that's a problem.
お風呂に入りたいのよ。
A bath, is it? We have to economize on the water bills as well, so we've restricted ourselves to a single bath at night each. Oh yeah, curls. Curls are absolutely important for building up muscle. I didn't even think about that, because I'm like sitting here trying to like go into like the scientifics behind it as to like what would happen, but then I'm just like, you mentioned curls and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's important too. Normally I just tell her to get in right now, but under the current circumstances, it's a legitimate reason for the delay.
その時の私は
Pectoral
納得のできる最高の私でありたいのよ。
Oh my goodness. Maybe because of all the reading she's been doing lately, Yumiko phrases this in an oddly poetic way. Well, it's definitely an in-character sort of thought either way. I can't with this conversation right now. Oh my God, I'm dying over here. And I apparently lost my pack of gum, so now I don't know where the hell my gum is. I don't know where it is. I just want something to chew on, damn it. Okay, you know what? I have one in my bag. Be right back. Okay, I found some. Wait, what'd you miss? What? I'm confused. Yay, I found my gum.
Drink water, you dehydrated.
Fine.
Bitch.
Thank you for the
You guys
hydrate,
drinking
Easy.
water? I like that quote.
Oh. Laying soullessly. You're still the same old Yumiko at heart, aren't you?
ええ、そうよ。自己満足よ。悪い？
Yeah, I have a set door of VIPs, mods, and myself can post links in chat, but if you want to post in the Discord, feel free. Or send it to one of the mods to post. Nope. A wry smile spreads across my face. Suppose I'll have to respect Yumiko's wishes on this one. Alright then, tonight it is. And once again, we fall silent and return to our idle reading time. Or such was the plan. Oh no.
どうしたの？
Why are we posting my wish list in Ko-Fi now? What the hell you see? Not sure what you're talking about.
その地図、そんなに面白い？
I mean, it's for your safety. Of course not. It's just a map.
そう。少しだけ笑っていたように見えたから。
Oh boy. Here we go. I see. Suddenly, I understand why Yumiko's been in such a good mood all this time. That's got nothing to do with a map. It's a natural side effect of having you next to me. Oh my god. I know what she's talking about. Oh my god, Yumiko. Wow, you fucking cheeky shit, I swear.
そう。それは奇遇ね。私もだわ。
Your brain went south after learning about the goon muscle. Oh my god. I see. That's a coincidence. I've been suffering from similar symptoms. Oh wait, that's what she said. It's not easy to put in words, but right now I feel fulfilled. Every day is happy enough that I half expect things to fall apart catastrophically at any moment. Just as JB keeps warning they might. But for now, so long as the situation remains stable, I want to try and enjoy our time together. For Yumiko's sake as well as mine. Yes! Yes, exactly. Is that my Steam wishlist? Oh my god, God damn it. She's never had much in the way of ordinary happiness. Surely God won't mind her indulging in a little sweetness, now that she finally has the chance. With that argument as a shield, I try my best to erase the ever-present trickle of anxiety from my mind. You jackass. Y'all are chaos. Y'all are chaos beans, I swear. Sorry about that. In the drowsy, peaceful time after, I quietly apologize. Yumiko stirs slightly against my arm, currently serving as her pillow.
何が？
Thank you for the posture check and stretch. Seems I'm pretty dense when it comes to the subtleties. You think, Yuji? You think? It's always been a weakness of mine, but I ended up making you anxious over nothing.
いいわ。分かっていたし。最初からあまり期待してなかった。
Okay, fine. Y'all are just rebellious beans. How about that? I see.
あまりほっとしないでよ。それでも本当はどこか期待してるんだから。
Being awfully selfish, are we? Right, right. Yumiko's real thoughts leak out in a cute little mutter. I have to stifle a wry laugh.
こういう関係になって、せっかく初めてのちゃんとした休日だったのにね。
She is very needy. Is that right?
そうよ。私が昨日からどれだけ緊張していたか思い知らせてやりたいわ。
I've got a lot of things to apologize for. You think?
いいの。
Damn. Oh? Why?
本当は私の方が謝ることばかりだから。
You know, at least she's quite introspective to where she's aware of these things. She just sucks at voicing it out loud. The words slip quietly from Yumiko's mouth. I don't know what exactly she's remembering right now, but still. Oh well, Laurentis in chat. You don't have a thing to be sorry for, Yumiko, as I think I've said once or twice already. Not a single thing. We're both here because we chose to be. Am I wrong? Yumiko nods lightly.
ありがとう。
You know, seeing this side of her, she's more likable, despite her her childish her childish neediness. It's kind of adorable. That's better. Apologizing doesn't suit you, Yumiko. Gratitude works much better, and venomous insults best of all.
最後のは余計よ。
I would have said the same thing too. Just a joke.
ユージこそ軽口や冗談は致命的に下手ね。
Damn. My apologies.
あと何かにつけて私をいじめるところもね。
But teasing people. Apollo cheese. What's Apollo cheese? What kind of cheese is it? And is it in the form of what the Apollo 13 looked like before it exploded? Sorry, can't help myself. Before this troubling line of conversation can go any further, I abruptly changed the topic. Hey Yumiko, there's someplace you want to go?
Huh?
It sounds delicious. But what kind of cheese would it be? Sounds like spicy cheese. Oh, are we talking like a jalapeno cheese? That sounds delicious. Now that I think about it, we haven't really gone out together yet. I mean, it's probably going to be a little difficult while we're living like this, but I'd still like to know. Sun cheese? Something wrong?
どうしても聞きたいの？
Yeah, it was your fault. You can't yell at me for that one. Her voice is bashful, but also oddly reproachful. What's the problem?
笑わない？
Is it that ridiculous a place? Is it gonna be like an amusement park or something? Because she did say she always wanted to go to one. Her father always denied her. Yumiko pushes her. Oh, you know what? He did not deny her. She was going to go, but then she found out her dad was just like being nice to her out of obligation because he wanted to keep an heir for his company. And she overheard that conversation with the servants that were at the house. Okay, yeah, she still wants to go to an amusement park. I can already guarantee that one. Yumiko pushes herself up off the futon and... There's some reason you're wringing my neck? Well, it's not like she's really strangling me. Yet. Yumiko's fingers are twined gingerly around my neck in a somewhat menacing fashion, that's all.
わかるでしょ？
Yeah, yet. Come on, don't you trust me at all?
軽口や冗談の部分ではね。
I like his sense of humor. It's much like mine. It's very sarcastic and sassy. If that's what you want to call a sense of humor. I don't know anymore. I know dark humor? Yes, that works too. Don't look so concerned. I'm not going to mock you for being a little embarrassed. Come on, where do you want to go? Let's hear it. Yep, amusement park.
遊園地。
Does she want to go on a carousel or something? I could slap her. She would not see it coming. He just starts laughing and then she probably just hits him. Damn. Oh, she started choking him, didn't she? Even in the dark room, I can clearly see Yumiko's face go bright red. Her eyebrows arch violently as her eyes fill with tears. Also, she's strangling me. On the whole, I'm getting the impression she might be slightly upset. Ouch. Come on, the idea of you in an amusement park is just... Ow!
自分でも分かってるわよ痛いって家族の愛に飢えている女がかわいそうアピールしてるようにしか聞こえないって
Watch out, Yumiko. You keep choking him like that, he might actually start liking it. It'll be foreplay for you now.
でもしょうがないじゃない行きたいんだもの行ったことないんだもの
Sorry, not sorry for saying that, by the way. It was expected.
行ったことないんだもの
Okay, so that was her. Yumiko? I recall a story she told me under the bridge that rainy summer evening. For years, she clung desperately to her quote-unquote family, only to be betrayed again and again. And then pulls out a... I text over here like, why do I hang out here again? Why do I moderate for this freaking person who's such a degenerate? In the end, the girl gave up on all her hopes. She armed her body and mind with blades against a hostile world. But right now, Yumiko's found someone she can believe in, or at least, she's trying very hard to convince herself she has. No, like, jokes aside, laughing at her was kind of a dick move. Tell me why? Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Yeah, no, she...
Hey, listen!
And what she wants most from that person, from me, is exactly what her family couldn't give her. Same brain cell. Do you really want to continue down that route there, Mythics? Because trust me when I say this, it'll get much worse. Mira, thank you for the 65 stream streak. Although I know it's much more than that. You probably go see Ramen Bro. Get that side hustle for a bit. I think that does deserve a laugh, and the reason why, because then you can laugh and then say you were expecting something way dumber and it's cute. I mean, yeah, I kind of was. I was honestly expecting her to just like playfully smack him, not like try to choke him. I mean, even then, I know Yumiko doesn't do it out of malice or anger. She's just not used to expressing her feelings or like being forthcoming about what it is that she wants, because she's always been silenced in a way. She's always been a bird in a cage, so it's just like she's finally able to express herself and she gets frustrated in doing so. Laughing at that was a bit much, even as a joke. Yes, 196 stream streak. Yeah, alright. Let's go to an amusement park. Yeah, don't know when we'll be able to pull it off, but I'll make it happen. That's a promise as well. Hey, how about a little warning before you jump all over me? Yumiko throws herself against me like an excited child. See? All is well again. We have an ad break here in about 1 minute and 5 seconds, by the way. Okay, I thought I missed something. Not a problem. I had it down as Yumiko-style cuddling. Hey, don't lick my neck. Oh my god, this girl. Just get some fursuits. I thought I'd kiss it and make it better. Oh my god, Yumiko. What the hell? Really, it tickles. Cut it out. Well, we know where that led to again. Two people who had always been alone slowly moved closer to each other, seeking out something they'd been missing. It was a very happy time. But even so, the stress of a life constantly one misstep from disaster would gradually take its toll.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
I
You
will!
guys drinking water? I like that quote.
And Yumiko and I were too distracted by those intoxicating moments of happiness to notice it creeping up on us. I am hydrating, thank you. I don't know what time it is, and I don't really care. More accurately, I don't have the energy to care. I smash asphalt and cart off the rubble like some sort of convict. I carry earth and sand around like a mindless machine. At the end of the day, I'm paid chicken feed. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pause it here for a couple of minutes since we do have ad breaks starting here very shortly. So we're gonna pop on over to our B screen with some words on stream, and I'll be back after the ads are done. Hopefully words on stream does not screw up on me like it has been recently. Alright, we are good. Alright, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, chat. I highly implore you all to get up, stretch, hydrate, take your meds, get a snack, do what you need to do for self-care, and we'll be back. Alright, Viseman. Oh my god, it's a Legend StarCraft and an Ore in Arc of Venus. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, we're back from ad break. Okay. Autopilot's off. Now we can go back over here. I didn't do it, you can't prove it. Sure, that's what they all say. How are you doing today, legend? Also, how are you, Ore? I got frustrated at a PvP game, so I decided to play a famously chill game in its calmest section. What game are we talking about? Alright, I need to scroll back up because I saw something that Mama Jeannie said. I was cutting onions in the kitchen when the whole tell me why thing came about. Legit started singing at the same time as you. Ate nothing while tears were streaming down my face from the onions. Nothing better than busting out in a song in the middle of slicing onions, right? Your clearing lost is... Oh my god. I hated that place. Go to bed of chaos. Well, I hope your workday went relatively fast for you and it wasn't too stressful. Yeah, it's an actual boss in Dark Souls 1. The funny thing is, the way you have to fight it, you have to get past its branches and get to the center. Although I think I might have just spoiled that for Ori, so I apologize. I'm a shitty person for saying that. I'm sorry, Ori, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to spoil anything. Legend? Are you saying you have a hard time finding the hole? Are you trying to say you have a fart? I know! No, the way you have to fight it is absolutely ridiculous. You said the center, not the... Anyway, back to our visual novel. I will see myself out. Oh, okay, your stream lagged out and you didn't hear it. Good. My brain has a peculiar autocorrect. I mean, you're not wrong. Since that became my daily routine, these moments of temporal disorientation have gotten pretty common. Never happened to me before. There was usually a very precise schedule to follow at my old job, so I've always been alert to the passing of time. I was genuinely surprised to see that part of me change. I am not saying anything further by backseating, okay? Good luck on your fight with the boss, though. I will say that. Living in an unfamiliar world really is exhausting. Maybe it's because I was musing about these things. Damn, I forgot to buy ingredients for dinner. I knew I had to pick something up right until I actually got to the shopping street, but the mental note I made to myself after checking the fridge this morning just fell right out of my mind at some point. Hey, that's me all day, every day. Mental listing? What's that? If I don't physically write it, I will forget instantly. Of course, the instant I got home and saw Yumiko's face, it popped right back into my head. I'll go back and pick something up right away. I'll fight it tomorrow. I've had a super chaotic day, so I'm just gonna chill here and sketch. I mean, hey, nothing wrong with that either. I won't deny it, but my condition doesn't necessarily have any bearing on the situation. I've been trained to use my judgment to produce optimal results under any given set of circumstances. I think I might need to take some more ibuprofen here soon. Oh god. Pain. I thought I could bear it without it, but I don't think I can. So, give me just one moment. No, don't worry. It's not a headache. It's not a headache, I promise. Okay. I'm hungry, but there's nothing to eat. Therefore, I'm going shopping. You, Yumiko?
そのお前にできるのかと言わんばかりの怪げな顔は。
Yes, it's possible to not have a headache. Yes, yes, it is. Well, can you? There's a great deal about this idea that makes me nervous.
ユージは家事もろくにできない女相手に優しすぎるわ。
Putting my supposed softness aside for the moment, stop insulting the woman I love. Damn. What's wrong? Your face is red.
そうやって適当に喜ばせておけばごまかせるバカな女だと思ってるんでしょ。騙されるものですか。
I wasn't really trying to fool you, but can you at least decide if you're happy or angry?
Drink water, you
Thank you for the hydrate posture check and stretch.
You guys drinking water? I like that quote.
When you snarl at me with a mushy expression on your face, it's hard to know how to react.
とにかく買い物くらい子供でもできるわ。
Yeah, but you're a fugitive. Depends on how they've been raised. Look, Yumiko, I'm not saying that you can't handle it. I just don't want you to force yourself to do... I don't want to force you to do things you might not be cut out for. Well, yeah, but Yuji's more capable of handling himself versus Yumiko, though.
生殺主義でもないけれど、一般論としてね。私だって傷つくのよ。
That's not what I meant. I'm sure you could pick up housework if you put your mind to it, Yumiko. Just feels like you're rushing things. Why not get used to it little by little?
今の私では買い物一つできないと。
I mean... Interacting with strangers isn't exactly your strong point. Remember the time you stood frozen for 30 minutes trying to pick out a single crepe? After wavering indecisively over what to buy, the girl got so self-conscious that she couldn't even flee. Never seen anything like it. I mean, I doubt it's always that bad, but seriously. How can you not be a little uneasy about this? Then again, maybe that's part of the reason Yumiko wants to do this so badly. It's a chance to overcome one of her weaknesses. Alright. In that case, at least let me come along.
必要ないわ。というより、意味がないでしょ、それじゃ。
Okay then, wait for her to leave, then follow behind her so that way you can keep an eye on her. How about that? Yeah, but...
疲れているのでしょ。
Don't worry about it. It's not severe enough to be a problem.
それは私が決めることだわ。
Damn. I think I want to call the shots when it comes to my own body, at least. What? I didn't catch that.
私がユージの心配をしてはいけないの。
Yumiko looks up at me with a suddenly sulky expression. A stab of guilt runs through me. If the girl's doing this deliberately, she's a frighteningly good manipulator. But of course, I'm perfectly aware Yumiko's not capable of such skillful self-control.
どうなの？ダメ？私、重いかしら。
God damn it, Yuji! You made her feel bad! You're such a jerk! No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm happy that you're worried about me.
私を信頼してくれないの？
There's no one alive I trust as much as you, Yumiko. It's true.
あの世にはいるのね。
Oh my god. Really? Really? Okay, I think you're officially going overboard on the jealousy. And I'm definitely enjoying it too much.
たかだか買い物じゃない。
Well, yes, but... What's wrong?
私、ユージの負担になりたくないのよ。
It takes her forever to admit something. I am just as guilty for it too. For a moment, I'm at a loss for words, but... Has that been on your mind? Sorry to disappoint, but I've never thought of you as a burden. Not even once.
言い聞かせてるように聞こえるわ。
Not putting the worst possible spin on everything, it's not a lie. That said, I can see where you're coming from. I messed up on this one.
何が？
I was being overprotective. Understandable that you misunderstood. It was clearly my mistake.
わかった。そういうことにしておく。
Thanks, Yumiko. You're all heart.
ユージほどじゃないわよ。
Damn it, these two. These were finally back to the somewhat prickly status quo. I'll be honest with you. Right now, I'm pretty damn exhausted both physically and mentally. Once I sit down, I don't think I'm going to get back up again for a while.
そんなに
I mean, yeah, he works physical labor. Of course he's going to be exhausted. I can handle the cooking, but just thinking about walking around is depressing. Could I ask for your help, Yumiko?
待って今紙とペンを用意するから
Yeah, appreciate it. As she hunts noisily for a notepad, Yumiko's eyes seem noticeably brighter than before. I laugh wryly to myself, too quietly for her to hear. I know I'm being a little indulgent, but I'm not Yumiko's guardian and she's not my ward. We're partners. I want to respect her opinion and work through our disagreements as equals. Of course, as long as we're fugitives, that pretty ideal won't always be possible. There are going to be times when she'll have to do what I say. I'm just more experienced and knowledgeable when it comes to self-preservation. But as for today, I just walked through the shopping street and performed my normal observations. Tired as I may be, I'm confident I would have noticed anything strange. Thank you for leaving a lurk, Ore. Hopefully you're doing some sketching. And more than that, there's a purely selfish reason I want to let her go. It feels nice relying on Yumiko and being relied on in return. Simple as that.
じゃあ行ってくる
Alright.
あ
What's wrong? Weren't you leaving?
行ってらっしゃいの
Oh my god. Really? Oh, I'm sorry, Ore. Hmm?
なんでもない
I hope you feel better. Oh, I get it. As Yumiko tries to slide past me, I seize her arm gently, then pull her into an embrace.
いやそんなつもりじゃ
Oh, he totally kissed her. Before she can object, I push my mouth against hers. God, these two. And after a good long while, I finally pull back. Was I wrong?
違う違わない
Yumiko reflexively starts to deny it, but tapers off cutely into the truth. Should be just a migraine and I know how to treat these? Well, here's hoping that it goes away soon for you. Why so meek all of a sudden?
なってなんかないわ
I'll be waiting. Watch your back out there, alright?
分かってる
Phew. After seeing Yumiko off, I sit down heavily on the spot. Sometimes when Charlie is grooming himself, I like to poke him and make a very loud squishy noise to disrupt it. Oh my gosh, that's gotta be the cutest freaking thing ever. The overworked muscles in my back ache dully. My neck, shoulders, arms, and legs are as heavy as lead. It's like, what the hell, Dad? I'm bathing over here. Why do you keep interrupting me? How dare you? I exhale deeply, pushing all the air out of my lungs. It's been a while since I quit my initial public works construction job. Couldn't help getting too familiar with the place. Ended up standing out more than I wanted to. Since then, I've been regularly changing employers, deliberately going for more short-term work. Downside is that I can't get used to any one job. The exhaustion's been building up for quite a while now. My body will probably adapt to this lifestyle eventually, but it's definitely going to take some time. Well, guess I just have to keep at it. Even resisting gravity seems like a complete nuisance right now. I let myself collapse to the floor. Once Yumiko gets back, it'll be time to make dinner. Until then, I might as well relax a little. I flop over to my side to get comfortable, and then push myself back up off the ground. Come on, Yumiko. My eyes focus on a small object lying on top of our low dining table. How are you planning to pay without your purse? She forgets her purse. Oh my goodness. You're still beating yourself up over that?
結局二度手間をかけさせてしまって
There's no point dwelling on this. Let's put it behind us. Yumiko's been like this ever since I delivered the purse she forgot earlier. Well, I understand it's because she feels genuinely guilty, but still.
少しでも有事の負担を減らしてあげればと思ったのに
Oh, this mindset. Like I said, you're not a burden to me, and it made me happy that you tried to help.
でも
I know you were concerned about me, Yumiko. That's what counts.
有事
Let's sleep. I've got work tomorrow and all, you know.
ええ
After Yumiko nods in agreement, I slide into my bedding. What about the whole I'm sorry I'm such a burden thing or apologizing for breathing the same air as someone? Girl, 2 easy words. Apology blowjob. It's a much more productive use of God damn it. I know, it's both. It's both. It's like you can say sorry, but when somebody hears it enough, it no longer has meaning to it. And I feel terrible putting it that way because I hate the mindset of it's just like I need to apologize for being around this person, even though this person's just like, it's okay. We're around each other for a fucking reason. Stop sitting back and apologizing for it. You're not a fucking burden. Just stop it. Sometimes I wonder if Weisman and I were sitting next to each other in real life and I said that to him, he'd probably just slap me upside the head and be like, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear you say that about yourself ever again. Moral support without the M. Exactly. It annoys me that I can't find anything better to say. A few clever words could probably cheer Yumiko up. Maybe even get her laughing about this. Where we have a wild cottony in chat. I just say you say that again and I'm leaving. Oh, I was half expecting a slap upside the head or a spray bottle. Not gonna lie. After you finish this game, you're gonna have to give us your personal tier list of Yuji ex-girl list who ranks where for you. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I'm doing the best I can, but my own clumsiness makes me wince. Wish to hell I could trade my natural talent at being a sarcastic ass for the ability to comfort her. Might be time to start thinking about what comes next. When I analyze the situation calmly, right now, I'm physically and mentally exhausted. I'm very near to the limits of my endurance. However, that's absolutely not because Yumiko's burdening me down. It's because Yumiko's at my side that I'm able to keep struggling forward. That's genuinely how I feel. That's a pretty decent line, isn't it? Alright, I'll have to try and work that one into conversation tomorrow at some point. Even as the thoughts running through my mind, I'm starting to slip down into darkness.
そうだわ。
Huh?
ならせめてマッサージでもしてあげる。ユージ？
What in the world?
そう。もう寝たの？よっぽど疲れていたのね。
I mean, I'd be exhausted too.
私がもっとユージの力になれれば。
Wow, Connie did not want to be freaking caught. Feels bad.
ねえ、ユージ。うんうん。言ってはダメよね。
She was about to say sorry, wasn't she? Okay, I've got to get going.
ええ、いってらっしゃい。
It's okay, Legend. I started up stream earlier, and like the first PCG round, Dag fucking caught another shiny, and I'm over here like, I can't even catch past 3. What the hell? There's a good chance of rain this afternoon. Might end up coming back a little earlier than usual.
そういうものなの？
Probably. Depends on what we're doing at the site and how bad the weather is.
わかったわ。
Right.
何？
So awkward with these two sometimes. Forgetting anything?
何が？
Wow, you literally just had this discussion yesterday. The goodbye?
いいから早く行きなさい。
Wow. He gives you what you want and you can't give back. Wow, that's... I see. Alright then. Bye.
まったく。
What the hell, Yumiko?
なんだかすっかり痛い女になってしまったのね。
Oh my god.
ユージに心配をさせるばかりじゃなくて、こんなところまでダメなんて。いい天気。見てなさいユージ。 私が落ち込んでは慰められているだけの女ではないことを思い知らせてあげる。
And then that's when everything goes to shit.
あなたに見合ういい女になってみせるわ。覚悟なさい。ん？ユミコ、これ全部お前がやったのか？
Okay, never mind. She's just having a conversation with herself.
ええ、そうよ。あなたが疲れているみたいだったから余計だったかしら。いや、とんでもない。むしろ喜んでいる。お前がここまでの女になっているとは俺も思わなかった。
She's lost her mind, chat. Yumiko.exe needs a full reinstall.
これだけじゃないわよ。もっとあなたを驚かせてあげられるんだから、私は。そうか。では大いに期待するとしよう。ユージ、
How is this?
ユミコ。ああ、こんな痛い一人芝居をしてる暇があったらさっさとやれって感じよね。
Oh, it's more than just cringeworthy.
料理、掃除、あと洗濯。私だって心配されるばかりじゃなくて、あ
Oh
なた
god.
のためになれるんだから。
Oh god. I predict...
まずは料理ね。
she's gonna burn the house down.
とりあえず冷蔵庫の中の食材を確認しないと。
Ooh, sounds good, Mama Genie.
なるほど。でも何を有志が揃えただけあって食材は一通りあるのね。
Is this gonna be in typical Japanese fashion where she's just gonna be like, I'm gonna make some curry?
有志に料理の本でも借りてきてもらえばよかった。せめて携帯電話がまだあれば。
Better life choices? That's what you should make. He's either gonna get burnt food or over salted food. I can already guarantee that one.
昔調理実習で肉じゃがを作ったことがあったわね。
Do you remember how to make it though?
よし、それでいきましょう。まずは野菜を洗ってじゃがいも、人参。そういえばピーラーがないんじゃないかしら。確かユージは全部包丁でやっていたし。
Oh god, she's about to chop her fingers off.
包丁で全部。
I oversalted the shit out of my split pea soup on Sunday. If you had a potato at home, you could have stuffed the potato inside the soup and it would have absorbed some of the salt so that way it would be less salty. Yes! Just add potatoes! Potatoes are all a huge solution to stuff like that. Yup. Potatoes have saved my ass quite a few times with making soups. Hi Nate, how are you? They really do, they really do. now Fly's mother is hungry, oh no.
考えるより先に手を動かす。そうよね。基本よね。
Well, there has been a lot of interactions going on, and now Yumiko's in the kitchen trying to cook, and I fear the worst for this scenario right now.
でもできるのかしら、私に。
I mean, they don't have a peeler, and she's trying to figure out how to use a knife in order to peel vegetables, so I don't see this going well at all. My kids don't eat much at dinner, and I always make way too much. I always make way too much too, and it's just me and one other person.
致し方ないわね。
I mean, technically speaking, you could sharpen a knife or not sharpen it, take like the dull edge of a knife and like start scraping against the carrots to peel it that way. That way you're not worrying about losing like too much of the actual vegetable itself. I do that sometimes if I can't find my peeler. And I hate my peeler. It's a left-handed one. I'm right-handed. It does not work out well at all.
気にしたらおしまいよ。これはこういうものだって思うことが大事よ。
I mean, yeah, that actually is good fiber. It's just... I don't know. Maybe I should just wash them better.
このままちょうどいい大きさに切りましょう。
I'm afraid to know how this is gonna turn out.
それに落とし蓋をして。だいたいこんな感じだったわよね。美味しくできてるといいんだけど。
Majority of the time I end up using like the baby carrots. I don't really use like whole carrots. The last time I did that, I think it was when I made actually no, that was on Sunday when I made soup. Never mind. Get a brittle bush from a dollar store. Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting about those.
待っている間にまだ何かできるわね。
Professional food recycler.
そういう時に熱心なお店にはコードが短いのになんとかならないのかしら。
Oh no. Oh no.
あら、洗濯が終わったようね。説明も読んだし、ちゃんと洗濯できてると思うけど。
And suddenly there's soap everywhere. I mean, what?
忘れないうちに干すとしましょうか。下着の形が崩れてる。
I know, right? Perfect timing for vacuum noises, right?
そういえば、下着は手もみだと傷まないってスオさんが言ってたっけ。もう少し真面目に耳を傾けておくんだったわ。
Underwear should be hand washed to avoid damage.
ズボンはつって。
It does kind of sound like it is from Animal Crossing, doesn't it?
あ、有事のシャツほつれちゃってる。私の洗濯の仕
Thank you
方
for
が
the
いけなかった
posture
の
check
か
and
しら。
stretch.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch! You guys drinking water? I like that quote.
I definitely needed that stretch. Oh god, I hate color paint. Ugh. Thank you for the hydrate too.
やれるだけのことはやってみましょう。
Yes, chat. Are you stretching? Are you hydrating?
あった、ソーイングセット。全く使ってなかったから探すのに部屋中ひっくり返す羽目になったわ。
Oh no.
後で掃除しないと。
According to your normal plot, shouldn't the female character turn the kitchen into a nuclear test site at this moment? You would think, right?
意外と布の抵抗が少ない。これくらいどうってことないわよ。料理も掃除も洗濯も裁縫だってすぐにできるように。
Yeah, she already did in the common route, and just think of it this way. That was her making instant soba. Or yakisoba. Or just instant noodles in general. I think it was yakisoba, right? Yeah, because then she ended up spilling it in the sink and just left it there. Yeah, that's what it was. Yup, instant disaster.
なんか変な匂いがするような。
Yeah, neither was the bad ending of Machina's route either. Oh, 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 oh! The pot! Oh no.
忘れていたわ。照れくさいけど中は。
Yep. Burnt soup. Burnt food. You okay there, Yumiko?
なんなのよ、もう。
I don't think she's okay.
針と糸を持ってる指を刺す。鍋にかけて蓋を取ろうとすれば熱い。
It was a ticking time bomb.
手を引っ込めた拍子に棚にぶつけた食器が落ちる、割れる。水道で手を冷やせばやけどと刺し傷で痛いし。
That's because you're not supposed to use cold water, but it gets a burn that makes it blister faster. This is the plot you want. You might want to bring the laundry in.
洗濯物が出しっぱなし。せっかく干したのに早く全部取り込まないと。
Oh my god, Yumiko. This poor girl. This poor girl. She's trying so hard and it just gets all fucked up. Just imagine she... I know, right? It would be very easy to find her.
掃除機のコードに足を引っ掛けたのね。
Oh, that sounds like something I would do. Not gonna lie.
テーブルのお茶がこぼれて洗濯物ぐちゃぐちゃ。
Oh no!
部屋もぐちゃぐちゃ。あ、何をあれだけ時間をかけて
You have a wild hop-up in chat.
手間をかけて
Wow, I don't have hop-up yet? Yes, now all of China knows you are
誰
here.
一つ残ってないじゃない。
This is me anytime I try to do something and I fuck it up. I'm just like, I didn't accomplish a single fucking thing today.
有志の力になりたくて。ただ、有志の負担になりたくないだけなのに。
Oh, hi! Welcome in.
私は何もできない。どうやっても有志の足を引っ張るだけ。
Yumiko, we are too much alike in thought processes. Too much alike. Yeah, we're at the point where they ran away. I think they've been away for like 6 months running on the run as fugitives.
もしかして
It's been interesting.
私は有志のそばにいない方がいいの。
God damn it, Yumiko, stop thinking about that. No. Yumiko! I burst into the room, not pausing to take off my shoes. The scene inside confirms my worst fears. The dim, shadowy apartment has been completely transformed since this morning. In the kitchen, I can make out shattered tableware and clothes scattered all over the place. The living room space is comparatively undisturbed, but the lingering scent of something burnt in the air feeds a storm of panic swirling through my mind. Those bastards. How did they track us down? That... Not the case, Yuji. Not the case. Yumiko, you're safe. Relief washes over me as my eyes find Yumiko cowering in the middle of the room.
無事
They were here, weren't they?
奴らって
This was all her doing. The room's a complete disaster. They must have been here. I'm amazed you were able to resist. You're always surprising me, Yumiko.
有志濡れてる。
If only he knew. If only he knew. Yeah, it's pouring out there. I did have an umbrella, but I dropped it when I saw the light wasn't on in here. Not like you'd be going out in this weather. I knew something had to be wrong. Still, those people should have been able to carry you off if they wanted to. Did they deliberately let you walk? What's their game here?
違うの。
Oh my gosh. I'm wrong? About what?
これはそういうんじゃなくて
Oh no. Hmm?
家事をしてたの。
Housework?
そう。
Oh my goodness. Housework. I turn around and take in the scene once more. Don't be ridiculous, Yumiko. It looks like someone was fighting off a burglar in here. Housework couldn't possibly produce a disaster scene like this.
普通はそうなんでしょうけど。
Hmm?
私には
It's why the walls are being demolished. Oh, this poor girl. It's more than a little hard to believe, but from the miserable look on Yumiko's face, it's clear enough that she's telling the truth. It's also clear just how hurt she is. The way I jumped to conclusions certainly didn't help at all. I quietly cursed myself for making a bad situation worse. I see. Okay. In that case, let's start by cleaning up the room.
いいわ、私がしたことなんだし、ユージも疲れているでしょ。
You're not the only one. I came running in here wearing my wet shoes, see? Just look at those footprints.
それも私がやるから。
Won't take as long if we work together.
それはそうかもしれないけど。
And more importantly, Yumiko, I want to help you, whenever and however I can, alright? This last argument seems to finally do the trick. Yumiko makes no further attempt to object. Okay then, let's get this cleaned up right away.
ごめんなさい。
Oh, she's so deflated now. We've got a broken glass here. That's dangerous.
それは私が片付けるわ。
No, it's fine. Oh! Great, Yuji hurts himself. Now she's gonna feel even worse. I cut the tip of my finger against a shard of glass like a complete idiot. I'm physically worn out, so my fingers were trembling a bit, and I was moving a little quickly to keep Yumiko from touching it. Still, a pretty pathetic slip-up by any standard. Ah, don't worry, it's fine. Got clumsy and scratched myself. Nothing serious.
ユージ、怪我。
It's really not that big a deal.
私のせいで。
Are you listening to me? Yay, irrationalization! Whoa. Without a word, she buries her face against my chest. I wouldn't go immediately to cleaning. I'd pick up the sad creature, put her in a blanket burrito, then make my own blanket burrito, and take a fucking nap. Then deal. Exactly! That's how I would do it too. Don't call me out like this, high tech. Don't call me out like this. The sound of the rain outside our dark little room seems to grow louder. It feels as if the relentless drumming isn't just filling my ears, but also clouding my vision. You don't have to say anything. The insinuation was already there. Like that day when she cowered at the thunder.
Quit.
Oh, hi,
Your
Dag.
request
Welcome
has
back.
been denied. You
Yumiko
may
clings to me
submit your
firmly. Her
request
body's
again
still
in
and rigid as a stone.
365 years.
What's
Thank
wrong?
you for
Bring
your
back a
service
bad
with
memory
us.
or something?
Policy written by Kissy Kitten.
Yumiko? I can hear a faint sound almost like stifled sobbing, but I don't think Yumiko would get so upset over something this minor. Oh, you have no idea, my guy. Well, no. Maybe I just don't want to believe it. I wrap an arm around her shoulders and wait quietly for the storm to pass. Where am I? Who is Duck? I don't know who is Duck. Alright, let's eat.
いただきます。
Yumiko sits across the dinner table, her shoulders still slumped miserably. Her long hair falls like a shadow across her downcast face. Come on, it's not anything worth brooding over like this. Okay, I'll leave it alone, so just eat your dinner. It's good.
ごめんなさ
For what?
い。いろいろと。
Oh my gosh, this girl. Well, you don't have to be. I'm feeling more grateful than anything else. It made me happy, what you tried to do today. The results don't change that. Why are we apologizing? You got no reason to. Also, you're pretty convinced you failed, but this meat stew is seriously good. A whole lot better than that dull stuff I'm always making. No, Dag, no. Even with that alone, you could call this a success.
それだけって結構あると思うけど。
What notice? That's just how it goes with housework sometimes. No need to let it get to you. I'm well aware that I'm not even being particularly coherent right now. What notice? Even so, I care a hell of a lot more about Yumiko than a few broken plates. She's the whole reason I'm here, the whole reason I was able to break away from a meaningless, empty life as someone else's dog. All of a sudden, the words I decided to say last night popped back into my head. Yumiko, you said you don't want to be a burden on me, right? Not to repeat myself, but you got it all backward. It's only because you're with me that I can keep going. Thank you.
まだ攻めてくれた方が楽だったかもしれない。
Why would he want to chastise you? Oh my goodness, this girl. Sometimes you just want to smack someone upside the head. Don't talk nonsense. I don't have anything to chastise you for.
そうね。ユージはそう言ってくれるわよね。
What? What? Why me? God damn it. Yumiko smiles awkwardly, but there's still more than a hint of gloom in her eyes. Oh my god, Dag. She has daddy issues. Clearly. Hey, that's why we're more alike too. I've got daddy issues too. We're both trying our best to help each other. We both care about each other very much. I know all that. I know this disconnect is the product of the exhaustion and stress that come with living as fugitives. Even so, I can't help feeling guilty. Maybe Yumiko wouldn't be looking this sad right now if I wasn't so incompetent. Maybe we wouldn't be hiding like rats if I wasn't such a worthless piece of trash. God damn it, Yuji. But just thinking those thoughts is an insult to the woman who believes in me. I pushed the black pessimism out of my mind with an effort of will. Our room's silent except for the intolerable droning of the rain. No matter how long we wait, it doesn't give the slightest sign of stopping anytime soon. Alright then, I'm going to get going. Yumiko?
あ、ごめんなさい。いってらっしゃい、ユージ。
Yumiko leans in close and our lips lightly touch. Pretty plain compared to the passionate kisses we were exchanging here only a week ago. I'll come back early today, alright? Thank you for the posture check and stretch.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch! You guys drinking water? I like that
Ow.
quote.
3 days have passed since that commotion. Unfortunately, Yumiko still hasn't cheered up whatsoever. Lingering regret over her blunders is only a small part of it, I think. It seems more like a deep reservoir of self-doubt that's been gathering inside of her for months is finally overflowing out onto the surface. I told her not to worry about it, but no matter how many times I deny it, Yumiko seems firmly attached to the conclusion that her uselessness is dragging me down. The situation's probably not going to improve until the girl realizes that's not true. I want to convince her somehow, but I can't seem to find the right words. Right now, all I can manage is to act like everything's normal in the hope she'll forget about this a little sooner. A real relationship can be a hell of a difficult balancing act. Even more than the physical fatigue, that knowledge weighs down on my shoulders. Ugh.
何をやっているのかしら。
I don't know. What are you doing, Yumiko? What are we doing?
ユージの役に立ちたいのに何もできないなんて。あ、私の存在がユージを追い詰めている。
Damn it. I just hope she's not brooding over there. Oh, she's doing a hell of a lot of brooding right now. Even in the middle of work, I can't get Yumiko out of my head. Leaving the girl alone at a time like this worries me. When I'm there, I can talk to her. If it's a stopgap measure, but I can embrace her until she calms down. Solitude amplifies fear and doubt. In a frustrating situation like this, talking to yourself for hours on end is a very dangerous thing. Boy, do I know that one. What am I getting bonked for? However, I simply don't have the flexibility to spend all my time with Yumiko right now. Our financial situation is way too tight. Oh, that was for Yumiko. Oh, okay. I've got no choice but to finish up here and get back to her as quickly as humanly possible. Phew. Lugging another sandbag into place, I exhale heavily and look up into the sky. The weather's nice, so fine that it almost makes me uneasy.
今頃ユージは働いている頃よね。私は何もしていないのに。そればかりか邪魔までして本当に愚かよ。本当に。そうよね。 私さえいなければ、ユウジはこんなことには。
Oh boy.
どこにも見当たらないわ。ほとん
What
ど
does
が
she
携
keep
帯に
looking
切り替わ
for?
ったからかしら。コンビニの前にも見当たらない。早く見つけないと。あった。
よし、今日はもう上がりでいいぞ。
Yeah, I was gonna say, is she looking for a payphone? Right. The work progressed a little more quickly than expected. A little past 2 in the afternoon, I get approval to head home. Unfortunately, today's site was pretty far from the apartment. Have to get back as quickly as possible for Yumiko's sake and mine.
明日から忙しくなりそうだから、よく休んどけよ。
Yes, sir. I'm already changing out of my sweaty work clothes as my boss says goodbye. Yeah, the context was payphone, yeah. That's right. Tomorrow's going to come. A new dividing line between the past and the future. No matter how many painful and ugly wounds you've suffered, there's always a possibility of healing so long as you keep walking forward. Yup. That's the one thing I have to make Yumiko understand. Struggle all you want, look for your answers, just don't throw away your own tomorrow.
そうよ。ちゃんとお願いすれば
What is she doing?
分かってくれるわよね。あの人だって私が必要なだけなんだ
Oh
から。
my god, this girl.
私が帰る代わりにユウジは罪に問わないでって。そうお願いすれば。
I know, I just want to smack her.
公衆電話。誰だ？はい。
何をまたユウジを裏切ってしまうところだった。
Oh my god.
切れた。
すでに風見裕二、由美子さんの両名とも所持していた携帯電話は破棄されています。
He's piecing it together.
今後仮に向こうから連絡を取ろうとした場合、公衆電話からかけることが考えられます。着信があった場合は。
公衆電話？まさか。おい、今携帯にかかってきた公衆電話の記録、すぐに調べろ。私の携帯に決まっているだろう。
Oh my
寝ぼ
god.
けてるのか。由美子からか例の軍人の可能性が高い。急げ。ついに降参か、由美子。
Wasn't able to get back that early after all. The return train from the site was delayed, so it's already evening by the time I'm back in town. Barely any different from the usual. Driven along by sheer impatience, I find myself striding rapidly down the street. This is no good. Why am I feeling so uneasy? Probably because I kept dwelling on the situation while I worked. Unproductive thoughts kept flitting through my mind. Shaking my head to drive away those vaguely ominous feelings, I hurry home while maintaining an appropriate level of vigilance. A good feeling is usually the product of wishful thinking, but a bad feeling is grounded in experience and reality. Therefore, the latter proves accurate more often than the former, or so they say. The lights are out in our apartment. The instant I see that, all the dark thoughts I've been fighting today spring violently back to life. Yumiko! Dropping the armful of used books I bought as a distraction for Yumiko. I sprint up the stairs to the second floor. Hi, Confetti. How are you? Hi, it's me. I'm still Pinky. Hi! Yumiko, are you there? I unlock the door and rush inside. No sound or movement answers my frantic entrance. Was I too... At first, I thought she left the apartment, but as my eyes adjust, I find her hunched down quietly in the middle of the room, arms wrapped around her knees. The curtains are tightly shut. The sun hasn't set, but our room's enveloped and not enveloped. Enveloped in darkness. Words. Unlike last time, there's no signs of mess or physical damage, and yet it's obvious at a glance that Yumiko's in far, far worse shape than she was that day. She gets a haircut, you can't recognize her anymore. What happened, Yumiko? I run over and shake her by the shoulder more roughly than I intended. I'm a ghost possessing a cannon. Kinda hard to tell people apart these days. As my hand moves, Yumiko's head rocks loosely back and forth like that of a broken doll. And with a terribly glacial movement of her neck, she lifts her face to look at me. Yumiko? The first thing out of her mouth wasn't my name or even the words of apology I hate so much. They were empty, bitter words filled with profound self-loathing. Something happened, right? Yeah. Yeah, negative self-talk, and she's just like, I'm gonna go turn myself in. All I can say for sure is that something's very wrong. Very seriously wrong. One misstep here and everything might fall apart. Yumiko, tell me what's wrong, please. At the very least, I need her to tell me what happened. I can't do a thing until I know what we're up against. Yumiko opens her mouth slightly, closes it, then repeats the process.
Listen.
Finally, in a frail whisper far removed from her normally forceful voice, she speaks. Oh, hi, Dag. A call? What, on a payphone? We destroyed Yumiko's cell phone immediately after beginning our life on the run. Yumiko slowly nods her head, then continues, audibly fighting back tears. That emote, though. Him? Your father? Hey, Confetti, guess what, though? Guess who has legs? I have legs now. Witchcraft! Purple or violet? Her hair purple or blue or violet? It's like a blackish blue. It just looks like it's purple because of the light. Yumiko, you... I wrap my arms around Yumiko and interrupt her words. Crushing her against me in a powerful hug, I pet her hair and stroke the small of her back. Sorry, all I seem to do is make you worry. The girl was so desperately concerned about me that she nearly threw her own freedom away. I was naive to think I understood, stupid to think she would just put it behind her. For a moment, I'm immersed in something very much like despair. How well can the likes of me possibly answer such intense feelings? Yes, I can dropkick you now. After gently stroking Yumiko's back one last time, I pull away, determined to at least try. We're leaving. It's better to assume they've already located us. As soon as you place that call, they had a traceable record. There aren't many people who'd bother to use a payphone these days. It's going to raise suspicions. Yeah, I'm sure you had no idea. Can't do anything about it now. Put that out of your mind. You need to click the screen to progress. Alright then. This isn't the time for me to catalog my failings, or for Yumiko to regret her actions. After quickly gathering up a few basic personal belongings, I open the curtains a crack and peer outside. There doesn't seem to be anything suspicious going on yet. Taking my cell phone from my pocket, I open a map of the area around our apartment. And we're about to hit up ad breaks, so we're gonna go ahead and pop on over to our BRB screen with some words on stream. I highly implore everybody else in chat to get up, stretch, hydrate, get a snack, take your meds, do what you need to do for self-care, and we'll be back in about 3 to 4 minutes.
I remember the cabin in Tennessee. We got so high we cried, and you looked like heaven in the passenger seat. But life just passed us by, 'cause we weren't meant to be. But you still got a piece of me. Ooh, and I know you hate my guts, but I swear I mean it all. I hope you're happier now, now that I'm gone, moving on. Know you wish I was burning in hell. Know you are just a memory lost, and I still think about you sometimes when I'm fucked up in the middle of the night. You wish I was burning in hell, but I still wish you well. I hope you're happier now. 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 got so high we cried. And you look like heaven in the passenger seat, but life just passed us by. Cause we weren't meant to be, but you still got a piece of me. Ooh, and I know you ain't my guts, but I swear I mean it all. I hope you're happier now. Now I'm gone, moving on. Now you wish I was burning in hell. No, you won't.
Alrighty, we're back from ad break.
Sometimes when I fucked up in the middle of the night, you wish I was burning in hell, but I still wish you well.
Thank you. Oh, ow. Ow. Okay, I don't like this public ping right now. It's like specifically on the left side and it's radiating down my leg now. I do not like it. This ibuprofen could not kick in any sooner. Alright. Oh, God. Bananas won't help. Having ibuprofen kick in would be beneficial right now. Oh. Ugh. I hate being a female sometimes, I swear. Like, I'm okay when I stand. It's very dull. But when I sit, oh my God, does it hurt? Oh. I have tried a lot of things. It's like I even have a pillow up against my stomach right now. Just to see if it might help. Oh man. I have not had pain like this in a long time. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get comfortable right now. And it's not working. Like, I even feel terrible that I'm sitting here complaining about it while I'm streaming. But it's just like, it hit out of nowhere, and now it's so painful that it hurts to sit. Oh. I mean, I think I can go for like 10-15 more minutes or so, but I'll give myself like 10-15 minutes and see how I feel. Because I was standing up and then I sat down and it hit, and now it's starting to actually subside a little bit, so I don't know if the ibuprofen's kicking in or I'm finally comfortable enough to where it's not as painful. I should be okay. Oh. I'm not meaning to like complain about it or make anybody worry, but it's... Yeah. It freaking sidewinded me. Sidewind. How are the hell you... I don't know anymore. Ugh. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Taking myself from my pocket, I open a map of the area around our apartment. All of our escape routes seem viable for the moment. We're going to catch a train at Sajima Station. Let's hurry. Yes. With a reassuring nod, I take her by the hand. Just as before, I lead our escape, pulling Yumiko along behind me. The situation's clearly worse than it was back then. But today, Yumiko's grip seems a little firmer. As we run along the asphalt under the settling sun, I squeeze her hand in return, searching for the resolve I'll need to keep her safe. Okay. Alright. French onion soup. What the hell, tag? I don't know, maybe? I have no idea. Is it there? Okay, seriously, is it sitting there, deck? Oh. Ow, pain. Pain, 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 pain. No, this is not how I wanted my Tuesday to go. And here we are.
急に出て行った感じだな。荷物がまだほとんど残っている。
No, nobody was talking to me.
よし、すぐに社長に連絡しろ。俺は手がかりになりそうなものがないかどうか確認する。
わかった。はい。今現地に到着しました。申し訳ありません。確かにここにいたようですが、すでに逃げられた後でした。
Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright, just give me a minute, please. This is really uncomfortable. I'm just hoping that this is not another freaking ruptured ovarian cyst. Although I'm kind of thinking it is, because the last time this happened, it radiated down my leg too. Oh, it's not fun.
つい先ほどまでいた形跡が見られます。すぐに追います。
わかった。すぐに追え。逃がすな。
But they get to slip every time. What are you talking about?
逃がさんぞ、ユミコ。私の言うことを聞け。そして思い通りに動くんだ。
She's not a freaking puppet or a toy, my guy. She's a human being with feelings. From the West Tsutomo Railroad Sejima Station, we board a train on a line that winds its way through the mountains. I sit quietly next to Yumiko, my arm wrapped around her shoulder. She doesn't try to strike up a conversation either. It's still a little early for the office workers to be coming home, so the train's mostly empty. There's no real need for us to be silent. Still, neither of us exactly feel like having a casual chat. I watch Yumiko's face from the side. Her expression haggard, she stares quietly down at the floor beneath her feet. There's no light in her eyes. What sort of words would bring this girl real comfort? I've been searching in vain for what feels like a very long time now. Too clumsy to craft skillful white lies, I couldn't even give her temporary relief. I just waited for things to mellow with the passing of time. There didn't seem to be any other choice. But that was wishful thinking, expecting the impossible. Something like this could have happened at any moment, but I just passively waited for the infinite flow of time to solve all of our problems for sure. Or for us, not for sure. Pathetic as it is to admit, maybe I was just tired. This lifestyle took its toll on me as well. I wouldn't have chosen such an idiotic policy otherwise. I've got to tell her somehow. There's something I want Yumiko to know. But if I just came out and said it right now, there's no way she'd accept it at face value. In fact, she'd probably interpret it as kind of an insincere lip service. Might well end up pushing her even further into her shell. Any attempt at cheering the girl up right now will probably have just the opposite effect. With a loud thunk and a squeal from the brakes, our train shakes heavily and comes to a halt. A bored-sounding conductor informs us we've arrived at a station. The Nishikawa mountain line, as the name might suggest, leads up into the mountains themselves. It heads even further into the backwoods than our current destination. As I glance out from our mostly empty carriage, a sign on the station platform catches my eye. Halfway up the mountain line, the West Tsutomu Railway built a baseball stadium as something of a tourist attraction. The sign's covered with a large poster advertising the team's upcoming schedule. But my gaze comes to a halt just below it. Underneath that flashy logo with the name of their baseball field spelled out in English, there's another sign I hadn't noticed at first. It brings back a memory from a few months ago, something we talked about before the strain began to wear us down. Something important that I'd very nearly forgotten. Oh, that's right. We've been hard-pressed just to get by. Maybe it's only natural that this slipped out of my mind. But it's something Yumiko needs. Something she's needed for a long time. Yumiko, you awake? Pulling Yumiko's head toward my shoulder, I lightly shake her body. Time to transfer. Ugh. Ah, fuck. Yeah, gotta hurry or the train's going to leave. We step out onto the platform, then make our way toward the largely deserted branch line. The wind, still a little cold despite the season, blows vigorously through the exposed station. Forgot something. We're going to go take care of that. No, that's not it. I glance back at Yumiko. Just as before, her expression's full of profound fatigue and sorrow. Forcing my dull face into the most reassuring smile I can manage, I speak. This way, Yumiko. Pulling her along by the hand, I stride toward the mountain line platform. The wind gusts against our back as if to push us along. Okay, you know, I hate to do this, but I think I might actually have to end stream. This pain's getting to be too much right now. I can't, like, sit comfortably without it, like, getting really bad. Yeah, I definitely think this might be a ruptured ovarian cyst. It's on my left side, and like I said, it's radiating down my leg right now, and it's making it very uncomfortable to sit. Oh. I was not expecting this today, so I apologize. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it hits fast and it hits hard. I started noticing it earlier with a little bit of dull pain, and then all of a sudden it just like ramps up, and I've been waiting for the ibuprofen to kick in for at least some form of relief, and yeah, it's not working right now. Oh god. All right. Like I said, I apologize for ending early, but I am in just too much pain right now. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here for the day. Let me see who we have on right now. I'm trying not to take up like too much time so that we can actually get up and move around, because it's very uncomfortable right now. Oh my god. Oh, you mean Jen? I was actually thinking about reading into her since I haven't rated into her in a while. Yeah, let's go see what It's Just Jen. She's playing some fast food simulator right now. Or L&D, yeah, that is true. Now, let's go say hello to Jen. But yes, if you'd like to follow me anywhere outside of Twitch, I do have my beacons link that is available through the command that I just posted in chat. There's also the Discord server that is available to you as well. I'm trying so hard not to rush this, but I need to get up and move. But let's go say hello to Jen. Get these raid messages going. If you're subscribed, copy the first raid message. If you aren't, copy the second one. I will be back on tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully this pain alleviates soon because I don't know if I can handle it. But yes, let's go say hello to Jen. I'll be back on tomorrow for some Dark Souls, hopefully. I'll let you guys know via Discord if anything changes, but thank you for hanging out today. I'm so sorry that I'm ending early and things happened the way that it did, but it happens. Hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow, but I hope you'll enjoy the rest of your day. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Until then, take care of yourselves. Bye, everyone.